Let's fucking go. And Nebby,
Hey, Lamp.
what happened last time on Beyond Horizons?
Last time on Beyond Horizons, the party finally broke through the rubble at the Greyweather Mines entrance and cleared a path into the caverns below. As No ripped away the last rock, a shrouded apparition appeared before him and ominously whispered, "Be quiet," before quickly disappearing. Now unnerved by the occurrence, save for Nova, who flat out just doesn't believe in ghosts, the party apprehensively descends into the mines. There they come upon the bodies of fallen commissioned soldiers, and note that it's quite strange that so many villagers were being kidnapped, but the soldiers were all outright killed. Further in, they discover a massive cavern, where they see Redbrant exploring the opposite side, who had managed to escape the frog that attempted to eat him. The party explores a few routes in an attempt to cross the pit and get to him for a few minutes, until Redbrant suddenly reveals that he has the ability to teleport over short distances, with the help of his familiar Pip. That admittedly was something he should have done a lot sooner. He equips the party with a few incense candles in case they happen upon the giant frog they are all hunting, and having enough of Elise's incessant chastising, decides his time would be better spent searching his side of the chasm for any sign of survivors or monsters, while the party searches their own. This understandably loses him some affinity points with the party. As the crew continues deeper into the caverns, they're caught off guard crossing an underground lake when they are attacked by a pack of water weirds, who are no longer held at bay by an electrical current. During the chaos, Redbrant and the frog were locked in combat and thrown into the lake by the rapids, returning him to the party, who are none too thrilled to see him again. Once the dust settles, everyone crosses the lake and finds the cavern in which all the explosives were set by the old preacher, Gareth, and see, to their surprise, buried under the rubble, Ilana Altmore, Septimus's daughter, injured and unconscious.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that is where we will return. My music did not cut out.
Woo!
Why not? Okay. I don't know why I brought us back here. I'm just gonna copy.
Yeah.
But
I was like, all right, well, let's walk through the threshold into the next map.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's already in position, you know?
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on. So, okay. You all exit the bomb room. Now, I'll just ask, although I'm sure I can assume the answer. You guys don't want to spend a ton more time in these mines, right? Like, priority is leave.
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
that is correct. Unless
we
change
won't
very rapidly, that will stay the case.
we won't spend the extra 2 minutes to unlock the secret boss. No.
Well, no wants to fight Big Frog, but also we should probably get people who are going to hold us back out of it, namely the
Yeah.
unconscious person.
I mean, the game theory in No's mind was that Red seems to attract this frog, so surely you'll get your round 3 just by hanging out with him.
Exactly, yeah.
Well,
pretty fair.
You all exit the heavily explosive room, and you guys pumped in a lot of healing onto Ilana, and she's not stirring. It's at this point that Red kind of pipes up to you guys. Hey, Ilana's really warm. Like, she has a fever or something.
Oh, you mean in that way? I was like, yeah, dumbass, people are warm.
Would I have pointed it out if it wasn't abnormal? You're a doctor, please. Can you look at this?
I am a doctor.
That's a person.
Yes, first of all, that's a rude way to talk about this patient. Second of all, let me just do a little heal check. See if I can get a good diagnosis. 1d20 plus heal check.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, okay. So she is alarmingly warm. She definitely has a high fever. She's sweating profusely and shivering to the touch. these are symptoms that you would align with, like, the common flu. But it even seems a little bit more severe, and every once in a while, there's the typical groan. And you see, with that high of a roll, with a 23, you note that there is a little bit of, like, blood dried around the corners of her mouth.
That's not good. Let's see here. We've got some rough symptoms. Let's see. Based off of everything that we have on us right now, I don't suppose anything short of let's get out of here faster would be able to help us out too much.
I mean, that sounds like a plan. Should we give her some water, or I don't know if... He kind of looks at the lake for a second and then remembers, oh, right.
Yeah, not unless you can boil it very quickly. And even then, I don't know. Yes, we should just get a move on.
Yeah, that's a good idea. As you guys... And I guess we don't have to go through the whole map.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, so we can all just get together. I'll just narrate what happens as you guys exit the mines.
You go through a big
Red
combat,
Brand.
you're all dead.
Reverend dies of dysentery.
And no one goes to his funeral.
So leaving the mines, you kind of just go back the way you came, I assume. And luckily the way isn't blocked off, but as you make your way through, there's more distant cave-ins. There's, like, obviously there's the sounds of the frogs above you and whatnot that really unnerve you. But as you get closer to the refinery, you think you hear someone whisper for a moment. And then, more notably, when you enter the refinery, you hear the sound of roaring engines as a ship takes off.
Damn, just missed them. Well, we can get her situated in one of the resting pools for a little while, and you know what? I'm going to take a bath as well after getting through that nasty mine. I feel like I could use it.
Not unreasonable.
In all honesty, I think all of us could use one.
Red Brant, who to this point was unaware of the situation at the refinery, goes to hey, can you hold her for a second? They can't leave. I have to try and stop them.
Yeah,
Good
sure.
luck.
Buddy, that ship's taking off. I saw those big pretty engines. You got like 30 seconds.
You could just teleport up to them. Go ahead, give it a shot.
Let me make sure you guys have control. I believe you do. Okay. And he darts off. And again, he's pretty damn fast. But
My guy is gonna have a door slammed in his face. There's no shot.
Yeah, I think he may have missed the boat, quite literally. And so, in the meantime, let's go ahead and get over to those baths.
Let's hit the showers.
Yeah.
you all pile into the yeah, I mean,
Both
I
ways
stairway.
will bring us there, yeah.
Just pile in and I'll copy and drag.
Yeah.
Boop. Up here. Oh no! And you guys come up the stairs,
Okay.
and again, that engine. You hear that engine, and it's getting quieter. It's taking off.
God,
You
Red
just
Brand.
hear red. You hear. You hear Red Brand yelling out, and he's like, "You can't leave! Come back!" You know, just like.
Oh yeah, no, yell at it. That'll work.
Yeah, I don't think anyone will even so much as hear him over the roar of the engines. But
I think even if the commander hears him, she'll just like spit off the side of the bow or something.
that's what I would do. Let's see.
What? Just in general, you just a rowdy spitting kind of guy?
Not normally. It would take somebody to bring it out of me.
Did I miss something when you guys went with him earlier and I was asleep? Did I really miss something? Is he a jerk and I don't know?
No, I think we're jerks.
He's profoundly incompetent. I'll give him that.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind, but that's just...
That will
just
only
not
take
enough.
you so far.
There was so much evidence.
Alright, let's let her rest in there, see if that will at the very least disinfect the outside.
You set her into the water, and predictably, the flakes of blood and just the scum and dirt on her just sort of floats away just off of her skin. She atomizes. And
Evidence gone.
and
Not
she's
again.
certainly a lot cleaner, but she's still like,
She's
the
still
water's
sick.
cool enough, so she's like, I guess a little more comfortable, but she's clearly still sick.
Well, what's the plan of attack now?
Oh, we should probably take her back to her father.
Well, yeah, that's a given, but like after that, you know?
Oh. Well, we have a fortress, I guess. I suppose we could take her back, return, and take a look at the second floor. We still haven't gotten a very good look at all that. And then I guess there's still parts of the mines that we haven't properly explored, so we've got a few options.
I mean, I think if we leave the frog around, it's just gonna, like, even if we're all right, let's go and fix our ship and everything, it could pop up at any moment and just ruin everything. So
Yeah. I think we should probably deal with the frog, which, as far as we are aware, is still in the mines. Oh, hey, Redbrand, did you make it?
Did they stop?
No. I think you know the answer to that.
I mean, clearly I don't. I'm asking.
No, they left, the bastards.
It'll be all right. At least now they won't be in our way as we scrumble through this fortress.
I mean, it's a pretty primo piece of real estate. You know, if we're stuck here for the rest of the time, hey, we can
Yeah.
at least bum it around here.
Honestly,
I'd prefer
not.
if we did not.
Believe me, if we were going by preference, I would be in barrel by now. But
All right, let
unfortunately,
me rephrase. We're not fucking staying here.
that's fair.
Red Brant tilts his head about. I guess so much has been going on. I didn't get a chance to ask you guys. You're headed to Barrel? What's your business? I mean, everybody passes through here, but if you don't mind me asking.
Oh,
No, you go ahead.
well, I'm on my way to Barrel. I wasn't on my way to Barrel, but I am now. I was chasing after Sky Whale, getting some fantastic sketches taken care of, which I presume have gone up in flames at this point.
That actually, like,
That actually, like,
Oh no.
oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The
Rip.
GM.
He's dead!
oh no.
Anakin.
There you are.
Seriously?
There you are.
Okay. Yeah, no, that piques his interest, and he's like, "You've seen the Sky Whale? Do you travel a lot, or?"
Briefly,
I never get to go out. That's incredible.
yes, it was beautiful and majestic, like nothing I've ever seen before. It was
very big.
truly a life-changing experience in more ways than one. As you see, when I went up to go look at the Sky Whale, I was not trapped here on this island, and now I am.
Such is life.
Yeah, I can't say I rate Sky Whales too highly at this point.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't the Sky Whale's fault. It must have been
No,
the
it
fault of
was.
somebody else.
It was his fault.
All right. Well, let's. I think our bath has lasted long enough. Unfortunately, we should probably
And
take her back.
he helps you lift. Yeah, he helps you lift her out of the water.
Careful, watch
I
your
don't know
arm.
if you're like being more assertive, like, no, I'm the doctor, and
I mean, it's
decide
fine.
to
I'm just
carry
like,
her,
watch
but-
her arm.
Yeah. He again has her in his arms, Princess Carrie style.
Mm-hmm.
So we getting her back and then coming back here to hunt down this thing, right?
I'm sure
I
her
believe that's
father
the
would-
plan.
I'm sure her father would appreciate to know that she's okay. Well, maybe not okay, but alive.
How long has she been gone again?
Not long, a few weeks. She was one
That
of the
is long.
later
In terms of missing person, that is quite a long time.
But I guess in terms of their missing people, they've had some gone for months, so it's like different. I don't know what the word is. Relativity.
When you correct him, he like looks a little sad. Like he's not sure how to respond.
Is he sad because he's realizing once again that he's been doing a bad job?
There's probably like you can tell there's probably a lot of things going through his head right now.
It's all right.
Destiny
We just have to.
scuttles off.
I think it's our problem, really. We just have to adjust our standards.
Picks up Destiny so that she doesn't get her body and claw sandy after her nice bath.
She wanted some uppies from you.
Just a lovely crab, a perfect baby.
So,
She's like the size of like a large dog. So it's
A
like-
lovely baby.
unless there's any reason not to, do we just want to cut to
Teleport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, I assume we can just go back to Greyweather.
Yeah, I open up the map and I click on Greyweather, and
Yeah.
Oh shit, we can
Yeah.
fast travel indoors in this game? Sick.
yeah,
I know.
Fucking
There's no-
innovative.
there's no loading screens, so it just goes from inside to outside.
No, I think there is a loading screen.
Ignore that.
Give me a second. Okay. You guys return to Greyweather, and when you left, there was a bit of a mob. Things have calmed down since then. The guards have taken post around the areas, and you can see that there are citizens kind of just going from house to house, just scrounging whatever meager possessions they can.
Is it nighttime by the time we arrive?
Oh, I mean, it's probably it was night when you
Later
left, or
afternoon.
when you went into the mine. So it's when you left, but when you
Oh,
went
when
into
we
the
left,
mines, it
yeah.
was like 9.
It's probably like
so
early morning.
you know, it's
maybe? I
probably
don't know.
yeah, it's like early morning. So I will make it to dawn. There you go.
Ah,
Ah.
oh, that's one very fast sunrise. I never expect it. Let's see here.
Do we want to wiggity
Yeah, let's just movement over to. I forgot to fast travel back to his house specifically.
You just fast traveled to
To
the
the town.
guys-
town.
You guys speed up time a little and just just get over.
I press spacebar on my speed up emulator.
Mhm.
I
And,
am playing a ROM of Beyond.
Are we on
Horizons
visual-
and
are we
did
on-
not pay for it?
We're on Visual Boy Advance.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you want to talk to anyone, but again, there are people just going from like the manor and stuff and taking supplies out.
Mm-hmm,
You see this woman emerge from there, and she's got like just a big box of food.
Not my
passes
business.
you by.
Where's Septimus?
Excuse me?
Oh,
Excuse me? Sorry. Is Septimus around? Can we talk to him?
Oh, yeah. He's in the garden, and right then her eyes kind of key in on Yeah, on Red Brand holding Ilana, and she kind of just like covered. Oh my goodness! And she's like, "Yes, you should see him right away."
Yeah,
and
she's
even
really
goes
sick,
to like.
So, okay, thank you.
She opens the door for you
And
lead you guys in.
in the garden, right? Septimus!
Yeah,
Just yells over the wall.
And... hold on.
We found your daughter.
Watering. What? And he like drops everything, and
You hear door open.
He's like dun, 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 dun,
door
dun,
open
dun.
sound, door close
Yeah.
sound.
It's like sprinting out, and he just barrels out the front door. Say that again. And then he like literally doesn't even wait for you to answer. Ilona!
Just point,
And
yeah.
he runs over.
Okay, whoa.
He picks up Destiny. She's here at long last.
And he kind of like he's like hesitating to touch her, and he goes to like he doesn't know how to embrace Red Brand, but like he wants to. He's like, "Thank you so much, my boy. I don't know how to." And Red Brand stops him, and he's like, "You shouldn't be thanking me." And he gestures to you guys. These people, they're the ones that found her. They're the ones that got me out of the mines. And her. And he turns to you guys. I don't know what to say. You people came to us in such dire circumstances, and you've done nothing but help our town. I'm in your debt.
Oh, it's nothing to worry about at all. It's what anyone would have done in our position. That said, we haven't taken care of the toad issue, though we do suspect it is making some sort of nest down there. And so we will probably return to the mine to make sure that this doesn't happen again.
Oh, also, you should probably know that the people at the refinery, they're gone. They left.
Yes, they have left.
He puts his hand up. I know. Mr. Smallville informed us that the commission was removing assets for the time being, shortly after you had all left. Apparently, they think we should just find somewhere to hunker down before they can send another ship with reinforcements to come handle the problem. And, yes, and, well, he offered that we order that he make an order for shipment vessels to return in half a week. And, he kind of just looks down, you know?
Well, half a week isn't too bad.
That's what... No kind of laughs. And Nova says that's not too bad, and he... Like, it seems he was about to say something completely different from that and just decides not to for once.
I mean, relatively speaking, you've been hunkering down for the past however many months. Half a week, that's just a few days.
Before now, we at least had a building we assumed was safe. Yes. And this ASMR woman kind of steps forward and is like, and you know, well, we told him to shove it anyway. They can abandon us, but we're not abandoning our homes, our friends. And she like kind of like gestures to Alana, like, there are survivors. There have to be, right? Septimus kind of like puts a hand on her shoulder. Yes, right.
I think Alana was certainly luckier than many of the others we had found down there. Mostly their soldiers.
I mean, yeah, but like in the grand scheme of luck, I'm not sure I'd rank her too high either.
Yes, she is sick.
Yeah, it's probably bad to get her some bed rest, and if you guys have some medicine, she's running a pretty bad fever.
I also noted some bleeding around the mouth, as to indicate that she might be coughing up blood. She might have some manner of lung infection.
We also found her under a pile of rocks, so
In a
Yes, her
room
arm
filled
is
with
broken.
explosives.
Septimus looks horrified. Like his eyes are his eye is so wide open, and his mouth
Again.
is just like a gape.
Again, it cannot be overstated that we found her in a luckier position than we found most down there.
Oh, I'm going to get her some medicine, and he
Yeah.
starts carrying her towards the house, and you know, this maid comes out with a little more food. Excuse me, just doesn't really.
It's okay.
Ugh, right, now that that's finally dealt with, we all ready? Get back down there, kick some toad butt?
Like
yes,
right
I-
now?
Hold on, I need to talk to Septimus. I surely they're planning on going somewhere. And
All right.
he heads in.
I mean,
Well-
I guess the last time it attacked was at night. So if it,
If
I
we
don't know.
leave-
I'm just thinking.
If we leave now, we'll probably get there. We'll probably make it back before noon. We should probably eat something while we're here. I didn't see too much in the way of food supplies back at the fort.
You guys hear a bit of a conversation in there, and you hear Septimus kind of like grumbling and mumbling, and Redbrand just blurts out, "You can't be serious." It's just
Uh-oh,
like-
voice of reason, Red Brant. That can't be good.
And before long, he re-emerges from the manor. I don't want to ask any more of you than you guys have already done, but
Okay.
Septimus. Well, apparently the. I guess. Do you leave? Do you just walk away?
No,
That's
Red
being an
Brand,
just a
asshole.
little coping humor.
Redbrand says the town, I guess, has decided to make a break for the coast. The only reason so many of us are left is because we've been sticking together and few people have gone into the forest. That's where the vast majority of disappearances are. I don't know if I can protect everyone on my own. Would you be willing to accompany us as we try to make parley with the Suli?
Well, the Suli don't exactly seem like they're difficult to work with. They were quite.
Yeah, they were accommodating. Not to say they had a lot to give, but they let us stay around the area. So,
Yes, they certainly weren't aggressive.
and it
I would
actually
say they
seemed
had
pretty
plenty to give, just like plenty of like low quality to give.
It's
I guess, and they've never heard of the frog disappearances or anything, so it seems like it doesn't go near the coast, or at least I hope it doesn't, and they just don't see
Mhm.
people going missing. And
That's the general idea, but it's more so I just getting through the forest is I'm scared. I don't know how well it's gonna go.
Oh, you could just teleport through the forest. I'm sure you'd be fine. In any case, I wouldn't mind helping. It would be a bit of a betrayal of my doctoral oath to not see these people as safe as they can be. That said, I know that there are others among us who would rather deal with the frog, and then hopefully nobody would have to leave.
Well, I mean, big group of moving targets that the frog seems to be have a vested interest in. Sounds like a pretty good move to draw it out to me.
Could be. Maybe when it realizes that nobody's here, it will have cause to search further inland. seeing as there will be nobody at the fortress or the mines either, will probably be in quite a confused state. And so it's quite possible that we might be able to kill two birds with one stone here.
Or one frog with one axe.
And yes, but I was speaking in metaphor, you see.
And I was making a joke, you see.
No, how much of a joke was it really? You just literally said the thing that we are going to do.
Oh, what? I'm sorry, is my comedy not enough? Not enough for you?
I would say
it's not. I'd
say that's less of a joke and more foreshadowing.
If that's what you want to call it, yeah.
Zadkill, you get closer to Red Brand, and he just kind of leans over and whispers, Is this normal with your group?
I mean, Nova hasn't been with us very long, but it seems like this is the new normal. Well, because like he said, we were traveling on our own, and then there was a real bad crash, and now we're together.
Whale, you told me that.
Yeah, the whale, the big whale. I was just gonna, Septimus gave me his gun, and I kind of want to give it back.
Oh! There's a lot going on. He probably just forgot.
No, and I did shoot the frog with it earlier, so I guess it was a good thing I had it, but, well, it definitely doesn't have any more ammo, and I'd feel bad just taking it.
Yeah, come on in.
Did Elise give Destiny a boosty over the wall?
No, she just climbed up on her own.
Okay.
Elise just watched it happen.
Elise can't give much of anybody a boost.
Dire.
But I just like the mental image of Elise just watching Destiny crawl up the wall.
Dire, you should perhaps take this opportunity to get some more gunpowder to replace that which was soaked up during the fight.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Septimus probably has some.
I'll go ask.
And you enter as well?
Yes.
I mean, from what I understand, I think we're all just having a quick rest up when we're going to go help transport the folks, by which I mean hope that the frog
we can't help transport them until they're ready, so might as well rest up a little.
It seems they're ready to move out pretty soon. You would wager maybe 20 more minutes, as in you guys can do some scenes here if you want.
I'm gonna go eat breakfast.
Nova breakfast moment, Pog.
Dyer's gonna find gunpowder and eat breakfast.
Yeah, he says breakfast, and Noah's like, you know what, that sounds pretty good.
Okay.
We munch, and we
so
crunch.
where do we want to go first? Do we want to do breakfast scene or Septimus scene?
We should probably do Septimus' scene, because that one matters.
Breakfast is of paramount importance, but yes.
Since I'm not part of that one, I'm gonna quickly go just sort out some water, because my bottle is empty, and I did not do that before stream, so 1 sec.
Okay.
This is
You can move the camera with shift ping.
Yeah, we can forcibly make Savvy look at whatever.
Right.
With the power of mind control.
And you three enter. And I guess the rest of you would quickly follow suit, but you would realize that this place has been emptied out of food. The cook is somewhere else. So if you want food, you'd have to go across town.
Bastards.
So we'll do that later. But you keep making your way. And Septimus, or Red Brand, is just he's in the master bedroom.
Yeah, I don't want to bother him with his daughter or anything, but I don't know if we're gonna go out and have this whole thing.
Okay.
I think the more people who have weapons and stuff on them,
he puts a hand on it. He'll be elated to see you. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Also, sorry?
Hey, don't. I get it. You guys
Like,
are in a
I
stressful
wasn't
situation.
Yeah, I wasn't around earlier and everything, so I didn't get to know you too well, but they seem to be being really hard on you.
It's like mostly unwarranted.
Mostly, eh?
Mostly.
She shrugs.
Well, thank you
He does
for that.
Certainly doesn't deserve the harassment.
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like you were trying to be very helpful, and I saw that, and I think Elise is still mad about being woken up that one time.
Are you sure
And
it's?
she's
Are you
and
sure
she's
it's not
just
the half a
pulling-
bread roll thing?
I mean, you woke her up, and then you told her you only had half of a bread roll. It was like the two combos.
It was half a bread roll each.
But like in her mind, you think in her mind, oh my god, only half a bread roll for me.
Right.
Not
Okay.
that-
Yeah, I think
I don't know.
he thinks on that. He's like, I think I'm starting to understand her a little bit more. And
We've been through a lot, and everybody here has been through a lot, so it seems like everybody's just on high nerves. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Totally get it. Totally understand. I'm gonna see what's left in the guard room.
Okay.
And he heads away. You guys are free to enter the master.
I mean, I don't know if you want to come with Dyer or not.
He probably knows where the gunpowder is.
Oh yeah, he gave me this big gun. Did you see it? I shot the frog earlier. Did you see it though?
Yeah,
Yeah, you take out the gun, and it is a beast. This, like, like if you've ever seen like an elephant hunting rifle, it's like that. You know, they're like fucking 5 feet long. It's like that long, and it's even like girthier, I guess would be the way to put it. And it's got a lot of like little mechanical bits and bobs on it. It has an adjustable scope. It's a very nice gun.
How you go?
One time, a friend in probably high school told me about a time that his father went hunting with an elephant gun here in Texas. He shot a deer and it exploded.
I bet.
Very powerful.
I sure bet it did.
How is Adkiel putting this gun up to Dyer?
It's like he's holding, like
We need
like
better
I'm
words
trying
for
to.
this.
I know how it is. I'm just trying to describe it with words.
The fish was this big.
The fish was this big. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's not pointing it directly at her. He has a bow. He knows that much at least.
Nods. Yeah, no, that was a pretty good shot.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think I would, but then I was like, I've seen people hold guns, they just pull the trigger. And this has to be just pull the trigger the same.
You were like 10 feet from a huge creature, and this thing, like the caliber that this thing fires is so fat that you had no chance of missing.
I mean, I didn't think I'd miss, but I think I might have, like, pushed the wrong... Look at this! It's got, like, dangles! What is this even for?
It's got like a few tassels on the stock.
I think those are just for aesthetic. I don't use guns either.
You notice a couple of buttons along the side as you examine it. Would you like to give that a closer look?
I mean, either of us both don't know guns, so I don't know how far we'd get with the examination.
I don't know, like, do you want to press them?
Do I
No.
want to press a button on a gun? Is that your question?
He has this big gun, so he's gotta have gunpowder. You're right. You're so right. Okay.
Mhm.
Maybe one of these buttons makes some.
Maybe
Well,
I'll
we'll
just
find
go
out.
to the gunpowder dimension.
Plausible.
Maybe.
You sit there wondering about what this button could possibly do without pressing it.
Knock, knock,
Okay,
knock.
this music is no longer appropriate. Yeah, you knock, knock, knock. Oh, come in.
Hi.
Hello! Hi! And he's sitting on a chair next to her, and he's just kind of like stroking her hand. She's not laying the right way. And he's just kind of stroking her hand, and he just smiles at you. What do you need? How can I help you?
Oh, I mean, well, at first I was just coming to check. Did you have any, like, fever medicine and stuff?
Admittedly, I don't have a lot, but I figured a few cold packs and a soft bed might do her some good. And he just kind of smiles.
Yeah, I mean, it'll do better than anything we had, so... Alright. Well, I was just coming to, give you back this. He's still holding the rifle. Well, other than the fact that it doesn't have any more bullets, so I wouldn't really have use of it anyways, but I didn't want to just take it.
He takes hold, and he is surprisingly deft with this beast of a rifle. He, like, twirls it on the end. He messes with a few levers. Good old Rustigan. I love this gun. And he fiddles with the buttons, and he just like smiles. Thank you for returning it to me, but I'm getting a little old for this. As a bit of a
on one hand, and that was pretty impressive. Still,
he like, thank you. I do admittedly have practice, but it's the old legs and the lungs, you know. I can't keep up with the game like I used to. And he looks softly at the gun, and he goes, "It's nowhere near thanks enough for all you and your friends have done, but would you like to keep it?"
Oh, I mean, I think I only hit that frog earlier because it was right in front of me and was so big.
This is true.
No way.
Yes.
No
I
way.
don't know if I'd even get a lot of use out of it, and we're
Guys.
heading through the forest. I wouldn't, I'd like you to have something to protect everyone, you know?
That's a good point. He sets it down and he goes, "How about this? I'll hold on to it for now, and you think about it. Ask your friends and mull it over a bit. The offer will still stand."
All right. Thank you. And, my friend Dyer here, you've probably met earlier, she was wondering if... Yeah, she was wondering if maybe you had any gunpowder. We lost ours in the mine because we fell in some water,
yes.
and you know how it is.
Oh, yes. Hold on. He stands up, and if you just follow me to the trophy room, I believe I can get you sorted.
Mighty kind.
Of course. And he heads on over. He's got a little bit more pep. He was already kind of a peppy guy, but today he's got a bit more pep in his step than normal. Oh, he sees you for
his old bones. Here he is.
Oh, hello.
Hi, where's the food?
Oh, yes, sorry. It's the cook took it outside. If you want some extra rations, I believe he's getting set up just north of here, where the old market square used to be. There's a lot of wagons right now. You can't miss it. Follow the maids. He shrugs.
All right. Sounds good.
The food was already in one location. Why move it to a new location? They're leaving in 20 minutes.
Yeah, and they need to take the food with them.
And doesn't say anything because she knows no is right.
No rebuttal, just annoy.
And he takes you in, and that's not there anymore. And I can't grab it, so it's there. He fiddles with a few drawers here, and
you put it on the wrong stinking layer, idiot.
Sorry. He fiddles with a few drawers, and he pulls out a couple of canisters, which you weren't expecting, not a bag. And you see now that there's this is like a small little glass vial, you would say, but it's like a cylinder, like a Coke can. And it fits into a slot right on the gun's stock. And you would guess typically how that works is there's like a little lever action there where the gun itself would expend a canister of gunpowder, eject it, and then the lever action would bring the one from the stock and plug it in for one extra use. But he hands you you get 3 of those, and he just tells you as a piece, each of these, you'd get the same worth of maybe half a stick of dynamite. Actually, here you go. He gets you one more, so you have 2 sticks of dynamite worth of gunpowder.
Huh. Thanks. She pockets these.
And, well, if you'll excuse me, I believe I need to, get Ilana ready to move.
Yeah.
And, is there anything else you guys wanted to ask him or do here, or can we move on to breakfast?
We can move.
Yeah, I think we can go to breakfast. They'll get there first, obviously.
Right.
And now,
So,
since I'm not
meanwhile-
part of that scene, I'll leave.
Meanwhile, outside.
Well, north it is.
By the way, Elise,
Yo.
you just the type to get annoyed at stuff.
What do you mean?
I mean, the food being moved ain't that big of a deal, and you were all gung-ho about it pretty much immediately.
Because we went to one location to get food and now we have to go somewhere else.
I mean,
It's not that I'm annoyed by little things, that I'm annoyed by things that are annoying.
I guess we got different standards as to what's annoying.
Well, why don't you enlighten me? What annoys you?
What annoys me? I normally know what annoys me when it annoys me.
Me too. It's because the things are annoying.
Yeah, but I don't keep a running list of shit that annoys me.
Well, you don't have to be that dedicated to it. You just know when you know, you know?
Do you have a list?
You hear that as you get closer, you hear the headmaid pipe up. Stop! We don't have horses! What are you doing?
Ah, good.
See,
no, I'm annoyed right now.
You might not have the horses, but you got people, right? Just get 4 people.
The cook just kind of gestures to know, see, and he's sitting atop the driver's seat with the little reins in hand. No, you can't just drive people around. There's gotta be something. Can we just push it? We can push it, right? That's not too hard.
Is that any different to people pulling it?
Who's...
At least the device has the infrastructure for people to pull it.
Right, okay, sure. We can pull it, but who's gonna do it? Us? We're the only ones who get paid. Not that we've been paid recently.
No turns to Elise and goes, now this is annoying.
This is more a matter where your payment will be in survival. Speaking of which, please tell me you have some pancakes in there.
I don't think there's just a box of pancakes.
Pancake mix.
You're just gonna eat pancake mix?
No! You start a small fire. Make pancakes. I'm not crazy. I know that this place's general aura of incompetence might be getting to you, but rest assured, I can make a pancake.
Hey, that guy's got bananas.
I'll take those too.
Hey, yeah, throw one my way.
I can put them in the pancakes.
Oh shit, I've not tried that before. You can put bananas in pancakes?
You can put anything in pancakes, my friend.
That makes them banana cakes.
Banana cakes.
He looks to you and he just kind of shrugs and he digs a few pancakes out from.
He digs pancakes out? He found pancakes?
I'm sorry, bananas. He digs some bananas out and he's just like, I don't have any pancakes ready to go, but if you want some pancakes, he shuffles around a bit and just fucking throws a sack of flour to the ground.
This will be fine, thank you. I'll just take like 2 bananas. That'll
two bananas.
That'll be enough.
Just load up on bananas. It's a bonanza.
A banana is a fine enough. A banana is a fine enough breakfast.
I guess they don't want the flour. You pick that up.
Oh my god, if it stops you from complaining, he just one-handed hucks it back into the thing.
Alright, now figure out which of you guys are gonna pull the thing. Bye!
How about this? And as you're leaving, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No, stop it!
Yeah, these people are going through it, I think.
They sure are. I try not to blame them too much. They've been in pretty dire straits for the past long time, it seems. So I'm willing to cut them a little bit of slack.
These 2 guards are in like Queen's Guard Britain stance, and they see that he's given you bananas, and they kind of look at you. He had bananas? Since when did he have bananas? They're like kind of like eyeing your bananas.
No,
I mean, we're eyeing them. They're like guard stancing up against what? Nothing? An empty field?
No, with a mouthful of banana. It's just like, you know who wasn't annoying? Hemlock.
Who?
Am I wrong?
I get why you would think that.
What the fuck is that supposed? No.
Good right about now.
No. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I mean, she's great. Don't get me wrong. I owe a pretty significant deal of things to her, but also. You gotta look at it from my perspective for just a second here. She pulled me out of what was my cozy life of charity work to go fix up a boat. I didn't really want to do that. And she just amasses this giant list of people who owe favors to her, and like, it's fine, you know, like she.
And did you?
She
owe
earns
a favor?
them, but
did you owe a favor to her?
Yeah.
And that's why you did it.
Yeah.
Well,
and look where it got me, no.
Now it sounds like she might owe you a favor.
Oh, she won't see it that way.
Yeah, why would she? You don't know. You owed her a favor, you fixed up the boat. Just because you ended up here out of what, sheer fucking happenstance doesn't mean that that she owes you shit.
And that, no, is annoying.
It's pragmatic is what it is.
You guys eat your bananas in a circle, crisscross applesauce in the dirt.
You know, Nova, you should meet Hemlock.
Sounds like quite a character.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's a lot. She's very passionate, very driven, very intense, and has the uncanny ability to make friends with the strangest of people.
Well, a useful ability in these times, no doubt.
But like, no part of her says social butterfly. I don't get it.
Well, it seems like you yourself have made quite a few new friends in your time away from home.
Yeah.
And they might say the same about you. Not being a social butterfly, that is.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know, maybe because you want to just keep yourself cooped up inside, just what, fucking around? Doesn't sound like a social butterfly thing to me.
I am at my happiest when I am able to help people at my own rate.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, not now and not here. And I adore people so very, very much. I owe a lot to people, but just eat your damn bananas.
Hemlock was here, we'd already been dealt with in this situation.
If Hemlock was here, there'd be a different problem.
If Hemlock was here, you'd be run out of town.
Hey!
Dyer
Hey,
and Zad,
guys.
there's bananas to be had. Bananas galore.
Bananas?
It's Bonanza.
6 is a banana. Yeah, bonanza! Woo!
Look, the bar is different right now. We're in gray weather, for fuck's sake. A more miserable town name does not exist. 6 can be a banana.
Oh, they didn't give you the. Okay. Splits his banana with Destiny.
Yeah, I didn't know if banana was okay for crabs.
It's okay for her. She was probably nipping at your heels to try and get some. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's why she was
It's
doing
okay.
that.
Zad,
Yeah, she wants handouts from everyone all the time. If you're eating something, she thinks she can have it.
Zad has been getting by with this crab, feeding it basically anything and everything, and the crab has had no adverse reactions.
This
to
crab
any
is like a
of the food.
goat.
Destiny wanted a beer.
Destiny wanted a beer. Zad wouldn't let her have.
Destiny, hey bro, got some brews?
Brewski. You got some brewskis?
She cracks open a cold one, literally.
You know the video going around of that guy, like...
Oh, with the lobster pinching the lime.
No, I was thinking of a guy who does like the trick where he spits the cigarette out of his mouth and catches it again, and then opens a beer with his teeth and drinks it. Nah, never mind.
I think I have seen that one. I think I know which one you're talking about. Well, I suppose we should probably try to help out where we can and get things ready to go.
But where could possibly use our assistance?
Just about everywhere based off everything I've seen.
I decided to push it.
He clearly lost the argument. Alright, come on.
Well,
What?
they've got it.
What are we doing?
No, they don't.
Oh, are you helping? Thank you.
Ugh, fine.
No, you pull it. You seemed pretty adamant about that.
Well, all right. You better keep up.
This guy climbs back on and he pulls the reins again. All right, here we go.
If you put the fucking reins down.
Okay.
You can be on here. You can tell us where to go. You just don't fucking treat me like a horse. Jeez.
I'm not a workhorse. I'm a work lizard. You fucking idiot.
And yeah, I would assume near that
Zed narrows his
time-
eyes at the cook. He doesn't like the cook.
I would assume at that time, Septimus, Ilana, and Redbrant would reemerge, and people would be ready to start heading out.
I want to
Yes?
make a roll to see how well I pull this thing.
Absolutely, go for it.
18, baby.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, the only thing that could pull this cart better than you is a horse.
It knows canonically at least 1 horsepower.
Lisa's going to pretend to help. She just actually helps.
She pretends
Lisa's-
so hard that it actually helps.
She
has a
pretends so
negative-
hard. She pretends so hard that everyone is inspired by her work ethic. And
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, realistically, all you're doing is putting your hands on the side of the cart and not adding any sort of pushing or pulling force. But like, you're faking it. You're acting like there's some strain, there's some work being done. And like these maids, you know, they weren't feeling it before, and they're like, you know what? If this stranger, if this poor woman is willing to help us in our time of need, we gotta help ourselves.
Inspiring. A win for women everywhere.
And yeah, you guys get the food cart going. And you guys are pretty swiftly able to get the town moving. It's, you know, a bit of a caravan situation. Most people are walking. You really only have 2 carts. And it's a long one. It is a long walk. It was for you guys it was almost like a full day's journey to get from the coast to Greyweather. And with this many people and this many citizens who aren't used to being as like fleet of foot as maybe some adventurers would be, it takes a full day to get like halfway, pretty much. So you do end up having to break camp in the forest, much to Redbrant's chagrin. And so night falls, and you guys are given kind of your own area with your own tents and whatnot. And, you know, some time passes, everybody sets up camp in Greyweather as they're starting to turn in, and, you know, it's still a bit of a dour atmosphere, but, like, the mood is a little better. They've had some good news, but, you know, things aren't looking great for these townies. And, up here in this corner, there's just like Destiny is just sitting there being cute, doing her crab things, and these 3 folks are just fascinated and they just want to watch the crab. The rest of you, whatever you're doing, is whatever you're doing.
No is definitely like mainly keeping an eye out on the tree lines or anywhere that seems I suppose, attackable, and has just been notably, very impatiently, like, tapping his fingers on the grip of his axe. Clearly, like, upset that the attack didn't happen while they were moving, and he's just impatient as hell right now, basically.
This is, like, fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
No is annoying.
Yeah. Most
This is
everyone's
annoying.
pretty tired, but it's campfire talk. You know, people are winding down. Redbrant turned in a little early. He's been moving around a lot the past few days, and he was fucking zonked out. So he's in one of these tents, just passed out. Let's get a different track for this. And
trying to sketch from memory the sky whale, and then I'm just like I'm pissed off and I just scribble it all out.
Elise takes a quick stroll over to Dyer's tent. Hey, Dyer, I got a question.
Eh?
I actually got a lot of questions. I was trying to be polite about it, but I'll be honest, I haven't actually had the opportunity to hang with an Ifrit anytime within recent memory. So, like, fire hair, right?
Uh-huh.
How do you live with this? Like, does other stuff catch? Can you brush it? Like, how do you lay down?
It's mostly about control, I guess. Like, things don't burn unless it's not that hot right now.
Can I, like, do you mind? Can I?
I mean, it's kind of weird in general, but if you wanna.
I mean, you did just present me with the option or the possibility that there exists fire that's not that hot. Like I do sort of want to touch it.
Uh-huh.
Elise touches your hair.
Well, what happens to Elise, Dyer?
Dyer, not being an asshole, isn't going to start making her hair immediately hot.
But she
Elise,
thought about it.
It's like warm.
It's warm. It's kind of like there's a little bit of air pressure, so it's like you feel, you know, when you put your hand out a car door window. It's that, but it's hot.
Wild. Wow, that is insane. That's super cool.
Sure is.
So, like, it doesn't catch normally, but, like, you could make it? Like, if you wanted to just start lighting fires with your hair, like, that's just on the table?
Suppose if I were a psychopath, yes.
At Hemlock.
That does seem pretty within her brand, yeah. That's cool. That is so cool. Just genuinely enamored.
Uh-huh. Well, that's glad you think so.
I mean, I assume it's just normal to you, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
But
well,
I mean,
it is kind of my life, yeah.
But like by that same measure, you know, I'm sure you can look at other people and go, "Wow, that's really interesting that they don't have to live with this problem, or that they live with a different problem." That's the beauty of perspective, I guess.
Never thought.
Like, I'm sure No has his fair share of problems being a giant lizard.
Huh? I mean, no.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, what kind of problems do you mean?
Fine, actually.
I guess it kind
I
of.
don't know.
I guess it kind of sucks when I have to pick out one of my scales that isn't shedding properly, but.
I mean, like, I would imagine just the world around you isn't really made for someone of your general bulk. Like, I don't know how many door frames you'd be able to fit through just natively. Most of them are people-sized, and you're a little bit bigger than people.
Yeah, but like. I mean,
yeah, but he can also reach things, no matter where they are.
That is true. I do envy that deeply.
I mean, it's
His
only
superpower.
lately. It's only lately that I'd even really been like hanging around cities and buildings too much. I haven't been like to a. I mean, I guess I've been in cities. I guess being tall is a bit difficult every now and then, but I don't know. There's like tall humans, right?
Yeah, but like, I think saying you're tall is underselling it a little bit. Like help me out here, Dyer. Like he's built like a tank, right?
Yeah, I guess he's a big guy.
What do you mean you guess?
Well, okay, no, yeah, sorry. He's a big guy.
Oh, you know what? Getting this armor done. That was That was a fucking ordeal. Not to
Oh
mention
yeah, that must have been a legendary pain in the ass.
well, in the first place, they apparently needed to get, like, extra dark leaf leather or something, because I was too big, but add into the fact that every time I showed up, they were like, who are you again? Oh, right, yeah, sorry, I forgot to work on it for the last week.
Wow, that is deeply unprofessional.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't generally do a whole lot of shopping. Well, at least stuff that, like, takes time to make.
I just wish I could have any craft skills.
That'll be the day.
Most of the time, I just steal shit anyway.
Any martial character, don't joke.
Most of the time, I just steal shit anyway.
I mean, given the alternative, that does sound a lot more practical.
Yup. No one tends to remember I did it either.
That is also just mind-blowing. I find it kind of hard to keep you at the forefront of my mind. It sounds like this is just a thing with you.
Yup,
What
you
is
and everyone else.
that? Like,
Well,
I would assume you'd be really easy to remember.
Hey, Elise. Hey, Dyer. Oh, hey, no.
Yep. You and everyone else, Elise. What's the deal with it? Well, I mean, I've had it as long as I can remember. And it's something to do with... does, like, some magical sparks out of his hands. My whole deal, but... to be honest, I don't really know what the whole shenanigans with this is. My mom had it as well, but...
Oh, like a disease.
Elise brushes that off. Don't suppose it's a curse of some kind, then.
Oh, that's
mean-
what magic diseases are. Yeah, curse.
From the way my mom talked about it, yeah, sounds like a curse. I don't know why the hell we
Definitely
both
sounds
had it,
more like
though.
Definitely sounds more like a curse than a disease. Does anyone did anyone else in your family have the same issue? Like perhaps one of her parents or something like that? It could be a bloodline curse.
You can tell, like, for the first time that you've ever really seen, there's this level of, like, it's this level of, like, genuine actual distaste, but not in an angry sense, just, like, genuinely kind of doesn't like talking about this.
You know, just like, ugh.
Yeah, and he's like, no, my mom never really told me anything about anything to do with whatever I asked her.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too.
Suppose it's just your mystery to bear, then.
Yep, it's not like I got clue fucking one where to start other than the fact that I guess I had a dad, but...
Presumably, yes.
yeah. Not that I know where the fuck he is. Or who he is, for that matter.
A
Well,
lizard, I assume.
I have a feeling that he would stand out if we ever did come upon him.
Maybe he wouldn't.
Who knows? Oh, yes, that's possible too.
Yeah, for all I know, I've met the guy and I just can't fucking remember who he is.
Could be. What a distressing ordeal.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Well, I'm sure it has its upsides.
Yeah, I get to steal shit.
Exactly.
I love stealing. It's the best.
It does-
Exactly. You can commit small crimes, and no one will ever.
Oh, big
Catchy.
crimes too.
Oh, well, you know.
Zach's just got a pursed mouth, like.
You know, I'm pretty sure under normal circumstances I'd probably have a couple of wanted posters, but nobody can remember my face long enough to get a sketch down.
See, we should have stole that airship.
Oh, well, you
Yeah,
guys still
at
would have been
least-
fucked.
Nova crosses out another sketch of the sky whale.
Yeah, at least like Cox's head is like, I don't think there's only one person here who wouldn't be able to get a proper sketch going.
It's just all of the notes, all of the tracking. We had been after it for weeks. All down the toilet. Whatever.
I mean,
Perhaps
you
I'll
did
find
find it.
another once-in-a-lifetime sighting of a sky whale.
I mean, you gotta admit, what happened was pretty preposterously unlikely. Like, I think it's more
like
likely.
finding the sky whale.
I think it's probably more likely that you'll find the sky whale again than it is that you'll have a second airship be dropped on you. So, that's something to take comfort in.
Or the other way around. It's more likely that I will have an airship dropped on me, independent of finding the sky whale.
The world is so mysterious.
Indeed. Such is the beauty of the world and its many fruits to be plucked.
Why'd you want to learn about the sky whale anyway? What's that do for anyone?
Well, people know they exist, and yet we know virtually nothing about them. Where do they come from? Where do they go? Where do they come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Yeah, that's just sort of how it is with research in general. You're not doing it. I mean, for the most part, like you're not really doing it for the sake of a grander goal. Sometimes the reward of knowing things is just knowing them.
Well, we ask questions, and then we look and test the possible answers until we mark away all of the different non-answers until we're left with what's right. That is how science do. And yet, the sky whale is something that people know preposterously little about, given how many legends there are about them and how majestic and beautiful they are. Well, we don't know how they have babies, for example, or where they nest, or all sorts of things. And so, given the chance to see one properly and observe it existing out there in nature, independently of our meddling, it's a unique opportunity and one that could merit more questions. More questions means more answers. More answers means we are that much closer to seeing that much closer to understanding the true nature of our world.
So, you want to watch the sky whale have sex?
Yes, that would be great.
Oh!
That would be a very unique opportunity. I don't think anybody's ever actually seen sky whale coitus in action.
I don't think anybody's ever seen two at the same time.
Correct.
No, just
something to say, Dyer.
Huh?
No,
Dyer's like just like looking around, scooting a little bit more into her tent.
No's face has got this kind of inexplicable look on his face of just like pure just inability to understand why you would want that. He's just like
just a complete vacant slack jaw lack of understanding.
yeah.
Zach's just got a hand over his mouth like, oh my god.
Imagine what we would learn.
Yeah, there's lots we can learn from everything. Like, for example, this crab. Oh, this crab.
That crab
Destiny
is
glows
really
with an
interesting.
ethereal light.
This is a...
Pet.
You gotta admit, this is a pretty strange crab, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yes, unique to be sure.
No gently pins it to the floor.
She closes her eyes and glows a little brighter.
Why are you doing that?
I'm not hurting her.
I don't know why...
I know you're not hurting her, but like, why? She's not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, she's not doing anything now.
So mean, so mean.
Yeah, like,
fine.
do you have any answers about this crab, Zad? Like why can it eat whatever it wants? Why is it seemingly immune to electricity? Why does it glow, Zad? Why does the crab glow?
You're asking what? I mean, if I had to guess, it might be, I don't know how. Don't ask me how. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. It might be a little divine. It might be a little blessed by a god. I don't know how, but she... Well, because I'm a little, you know... He gestures to his feathers. And
Yeah.
Dad said that maybe when I grow up, I'd have a little bit of, you know, like glowing and like kind of stuff like Destiny, and I kind of do. So
Like,
I always assumed we were not like related, like that kind of related, but you know, like, you know.
I mean,
like
hey,
a
maybe you are
pallid
related.
animal.
Yes, a pallid animal. I mean, maybe you are related that way. Who knows, right? This crab is phenomenal.
I mean, if there are people out there who want to watch, sky whales get it on, maybe there's angels that like to have sex with crabs. I don't know.
It's extremely possible.
That would be fascinating.
Why do you want to
Destiny
watch
gets
things
up.
have sex with animals?
I'm not. I'm not. It's not from a. It's not from a voyeuristic or like. I'm not coming at this from a voyeuristic or like someone who is getting some sort of gratification out of it. It's more
You've
just.
embarrassed her. She's leaving.
It's more just like out of scientific interest.
Though
I'm not some
admittedly,
kind of. I'm not some kind of pervert.
admittedly, answering that interest would give you some sense of gratification, but
I
not.
suppose it would, but not like not like gratification. You know what I mean?
Just Nova saying, "You know what I mean," is really funny.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, next time you want to observe some stuff for gratification, leave me out of it.
I don't. Are you a scientist? I don't assume that would be something that you would be interested in.
I just told you I'm not. I'm not interested in that.
Broad
Don't-
stroke, I'm not interested in science because science is watching things have sex.
I mean,
Fair.
I mean-
it's not for everyone.
I mean, it's not like I'm not interested in seeing that kind of thing, just not like animals or whatever.
Now who's the pervert?
You still!
We are talking about this. Wow.
Hemlock really knows how to pick them, huh?
It seems so.
I suppose she didn't pick you, but somehow I feel like she would if you gave her the chance.
Well, we'll probably meet her once we're out of here, so...
Back to my notes.
Have fun with your notes. I hope they go better. Looks at the steadily growing pile of paper.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Just wasting paper.
How good are your sketches? How are they looking, Nova?
Not good enough for me to keep.
I suppose that's an important question. Does Nova have like a creative artistic barrier, or is it simply just because like he will never be able to be satisfied with this because it's not literally right in front of him?
That's probably more along those lines.
Sad.
Well, we're losing light. I suppose I should get to sleep.
Yeah, probably. This has been just an illuminating series of conversations.
I wasn't the one who started talking about whale sex.
No, you are! You absolutely are!
The conversation does not
Nova comes back out of his tent to get back into it.
Nova comes out cracking his knuckles like, oh, no, no, no!
Yeah, Zad grabs some stuff from his tent and actually is gonna go set up shop in this big tree in the middle.
Okay.
Ranger roughing it, and also to keep better watch.
It's almost as if nothing has not had very much experience talking to people.
Here... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's given Zad's behavior, it's not like he's much more of a social butterfly.
He is socially very nice. He likes talking to people. He likes interacting with people.
But now that there's a break in conversation, gotta climb this tree.
Gotta climb this tree. It's important. Oh, I remembered. I was going to climb this tree.
As soon as there's a break in conversation, Zad leaves. As soon as no one is looking at Dyer, she leaves. No one here knows how to talk to people.
I'm trying.
Zad, up near the tree. Oh, did
No,
you
no,
want to
you go
do
ahead.
something?
I was literally going to pass it over to Zad.
Okay.
Yippee!
Up near the tree, so Destiny, a little bit earlier than you, left that conversation because her interest was piqued by potato peels. The chef here is just peeling potatoes and putting them in a sack and just going through it, and Destiny is eating up the little scraps, and the maids are just they just adore her, and they've been feeding Destiny some peels as well. And
They're
she's
just
getting a lot of
fawning
attention.
over the crab.
Good. She deserves it. And it's
Bitches
not like they're
love
gonna
my
eat
crab.
the potato peels. They're not gonna eat the potato peels. Bitches love my crab. Not in character, that last part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he set up a little spot for her with water and stuff. She knows where that is. So...
Okay. So, I mean, it sounds like everyone is starting to turn in. There's no one else you want to talk with or hang around with? So in that case, I guess, how are we handling this? Are we doing watches? Or are we, gonna just all kind of pass out at the same time? Or how's this gonna work?
I think it's reasonable to assume that Zad's gonna watch and No's gonna watch, just given who they are.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
These are two people who are like that to him.
So, if you guys could throw me some perception checks.
Of course.
Ooh.
Hey man, still a 20. Hey man, 20 is nuts!
20 gang!
Yeah,
20 gang, 20 gang, 20 gang.
Yeah.
So, pretty late into the night. You guys both would spot this probably around the same time. But it's the wrong one. You guys see down here this visage appear in the shadows. Not doing anything, just watching. Just kind of looking at you. It tilts its head.
Can we get a funny ping?
Oh, I thought I did. I'm so
You were
sorry.
probably on the
You're on
GM
the
layer. Yeah.
You dunce.
It's him. It's the boy.
Just checking
It
the
is.
range increment on my longbow really quick.
Attack on boy.
Fucking snipe him. Take him out.
I imagine Zad is up first when this happens, considering we both got a 20, so...
Yeah. It's not
Zed
doing
basically
anything.
just like creeps like onto a farther branch on the tree to watch with his longbow drawn, because joke's on you, asshole, you're within my 100-foot range increment. Unless you move out of it.
It's a dog. Get it.
I mean, it kind of just like floats across the ground, and it gets kind of like a more direct angle on you guys.
Ghost.
And it is looking at you guys. That you can tell for sure.
Yeah, Zad's basically just... Oh god, bird.
Zad's basically just keeping an eye on it, and if it moves to, like, approach the camp or anyone, you know, will fire a warning shot.
Yeah, if you're not gonna do anything, then eventually it does. It glides softly to about here. You fire off a shot.
Yeah, not like a aiming to hit, just like an in front of it warning shot of, hey, like, to communicate, hey, don't get close.
Uh-huh. So,
yeah, I don't even know if I need to
I guess
roll since,
I
you know,
guess
I'm not aiming to hit, you know,
yeah,
but...
yeah. Logistically, I don't think I would make you roll for that. And you wouldn't need damage either. You're just like trying to get near, right? So I think
basically
for you,
just in front of its feet to be like, hey, I see you, and stop it.
So yeah, so and that arrow hits right in front of it, and it isn't deterred. Well, it's not like it doesn't seem to react to your arrow, but it does stop here. And it just floats, kind of just sits casually right here, and then like a curious thing, it comes near this rock and just sits on top of it. It like crosses its leg, kind of just taps its foot, still looking at you. And
yeah, I mean, probably at this point, hearing the thunk of an arrow would probably wake up with your 20, I'd assume.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, like crawls out of his tent, axe in hand, and takes a look around, and spots the specter, and I don't think he's like gonna immediately make like a racket or anything, but he looks to the arrow and then like kind of looks around to spot Zad, and probably catches maybe just barely that he's in the tree.
Yeah, you see a little flash of his colored ears in the foliage.
There it is. Get him.
And no kind of he's not trying to alert the whole camp or anything, but he's gonna alert, like, you know, the tents nearby of all of the party, the crew, and just like, hey, wake up, guys. Come on.
Yep. I'm awake.
We got a specter. Ghost thing. You want to see a ghost?
Oh, God. Don't
Points.
be ridiculous.
Just come here and look.
What?
It's a
And
ghost.
it just tilts its head and watches curiously.
The shadow?
Yes, ghost.
That's a cat.
What? Like, no, almost goes to like go full volume, but he goes like, what? What part of that looks like a cat to you?
It's shadowed. Its eyes are glowing. That's a cat.
It's the size of a person.
It's a large cat. It's not the strangest thing anyone's ever heard
You're
of.
not even looking at it properly. There's a tent in the way. I literally physically pick up Nova and put him in the right position to look at it.
Okay, so it's probably not a cat. But it's not a ghost.
Oh god, Destiny is approaching.
Destiny.
I can't stop her. I can't stop her.
Destiny.
Destiny turns to look at you, and it looks at this figure, and it, it's not doing anything. It just holds its hand out to Destiny. And Destiny looks back at you. Are you going to coax her with anything?
Destiny. Come back here. You don't know what that is. It looks like it's some kind of shadow monster.
Otherwise known as a ghost.
That's not what a ghost is.
Hey.
A ghost.
Hey.
A ghost is the dead spirit of a human or a person.
Are you a ghost?
Destiny was like looking back and forth between you two during that, and on the "Are you a ghost?" You hear it speak. That's funny.
Answer the question.
Yes, my compatriot and I are having a discussion. We're having a bit of a disagreement. Are you the dead specter of a person who has died?
No, I don't think I am.
Not a ghost.
Damn it.
Are you a demon?
You ask a lot of questions.
Why are you
That's
here?
two questions that we have asked.
How about I ask a question?
That would
Pretty
be fair.
curious about you. How'd you get here?
Ugh.
Ugh.
Don't even get me started.
We're on the SS Sabercat. Sorry, the Sabercat.
Oh,
No water.
It tilts its head.
Saber cat, like that's a big cat.
Look, we were on a big airship and we crashed here, okay? Nova was
And I
trying
was-
to...
Doing? Why are you just answering the spooky specter's questions?
Why
It's not a specter.
It holds its hand out and it pets Destiny.
Look, it's friendly.
You hear the
will not look.
scrumbling of Zad climbing down from the tree.
so what with the crab emitting light and this thing being right next to it? Is there any sort of better look?
No, curiously enough, I mean, the best look you can get is its form shimmers, and it's like not totally opaque. It's just a little translucent.
Shadow monster.
All right, fine.
Oh, thank God, it's a shadow monster. Good thing we settled that.
Destiny, are you okay? Are you not being shadow attacked? Oh my god.
Destiny just like tilts her head and looks at you, and it pets her again.
All
You've
right.
been causing trouble. Very loud.
I mean, I'll give you that. We are loud, but
To be fair, some of that loudness was not caused by us. There was a large airship here that took off without us on it. And so much of the noise could probably be attributed to that. By the way, do you live here on this island? Or are you more of like a spectral wanderer? Not spectral. More
no
of
was
a
literally
wander-
opening his mouth.
A wander between planes.
I live here. I didn't like the soldiers. He pets Destiny again.
Well, good news, they're gone now.
They. Yes. They run.
Okay,
Do you
well,
not like the settlers either?
They're loud. I need to focus. You're loud.
Then just fuck off.
excuse my friend, he's... what would, if you were to have a solution to these problems of loudness, what would you do about it?
I have a solution. It'll be taken care of soon.
Wonderful. And what would that solution be?
What do you think it is?
I'm waiting. I want to give him every opportunity to not try to kill us as I can before we start, getting into the thick of things.
They gently stroke Destiny one last time, and it tilts its head and looks at you and it says, "You hurt Hopscotch."
Wait, the frog?
Hopscotch?
Oh, I haven't got the chance to hurt it yet. I'm gonna, don't you worry.
What the fuck are you doing?
What?
Why are you threatening the goddamn frog right now?
Because I want to kill the frog!
I know that!
Your friend Hopscotch has been absconding with some of our friends. Not really our friends, but our compatriots here in this village. They've been very kind to us, and we would like it if it would stop.
Oh, don't worry about him. He won't come till he's called.
Good.
I am curious about you.
Well, I would be happy to answer any of your questions.
Why?
What is your interest here?
Getting out of here, to be quite honest. No offense to you and your home, but this is not where I wanted to end up. Lucky it was here when the crash happened, else we would surely all be dead. However, we are trying to leave. Doing a roundabout of favors for people until they can hopefully repair an airship.
Ships are loud. Don't like them.
Yes, but the thing about them is that loud as they are, they do leave.
There are better ways.
Oh, what, like what? The ocean? Yeah, fat chance.
Gonna have a swim out? That's what would have killed us earlier.
We'd love to teleport, but that's not really on the table.
I mean, it is for Red Brant.
You saw
I do
him
not think Red
warp.
Brant can teleport across the ocean.
You saw him warp 40 feet. Like,
That's a reasonable space when the thing that you teleport, when the thing that acts as your teleporter can fly.
Listen, that's not the point.
Somehow finding a way to bitch about Red Brant right now.
So, what is your solution? Is it to kill us?
it tilts
The
its
way
head.
you said that.
It tilts its head and looks at you curiously. No.
Oh. Okay, good. I'm sorry. You just you have a bit of an ominous feel about you. And so I couldn't help but feel that this was escalating ever more into inevitable violence. And
with all the people dead in the mines, it's an easy conclusion to come to.
Yes.
So I'm pleasantly surprised.
He pets he kind of pets Destiny again, and he goes, "The soldiers, they heard hopscotch too."
Well, look.
From what we were told, hopscotch was taking people from the settlement. So
Told we observed it happen. We saw it take Red Brant.
Oh yeah, Red Brant. I mean, before everyone came, like before the soldiers and before everyone, we were here. You know.
I see.
So perhaps if you could call off your friend Hopscotch, and we could start off on a new foot where we work in mutual cooperation to getting me off of this island, and my friends, of course.
And what about the noisy people?
Well, I can tell them to keep it down.
It's not good enough.
No
Well-
leans into Nova and just goes, "Sounds like we're gonna have to kill Copscotch."
It like
Call
it
him
goes,
Copscotch?
I whispered that.
you yeah.
Did you just call it
goes,
copscotch? No.
It says not good enough. I like my solution.
You still haven't
Copscotch
explained
will
what your
handle it.
solution is.
No one's here to make noise. No noise.
But I
Sounds
did
like
ask.
murder.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit like murder, which you'd already stated was off the table.
What do you
Have
know?
you been putting them in the frog dimension?
Oh yes, I
It
suppose
laughs.
there is that
It
possibility.
laughs about that. You're funny.
Well, have you been putting them in the frog dimension?
No, not
Zadkill's train of thought was
there.
just, I haven't been killing them. These frogs are extraplanar. I think there's a frog dimension. They're in
Ergo.
the frog dimension.
It tilts its head. Never heard of that. But you're pretty close.
Are you turning them into frogs?
No.
Well,
You'll like it there. Trust me.
in the frog dimension?
Okay, so maybe it's not a frog dimension, but maybe a different one, like a not frog one. He like leans back to say to the people.
No, kind of looks over and goes like, give me a sec to talk with my allies. He huddles everyone and like reaches and grabs Daya to pull them in as well.
You notice as it like mimes reaching into its pocket and it holds something out, and then like a carrot materializes in its palm and it feeds it to Destiny.
Zadkill's just like watching, like, oh my god, is Destiny gonna start throwing up? Am I gonna have to start throwing hands because they hurt Destiny?
All right, so guys, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
How about we ask him to take us there, and then we kill Hopscotch?
We don't know where there is, and we don't know if hopscotch might be the only way out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, seems like kind of a risky gambit, you know?
Damn, you're right.
We might end up on an island even further stranded than the one we are currently on.
Oh, fuck, you're right. What's our angle then?
I don't know, can we just tell it to fuck off?
I told it to fuck off already.
Yeah, I think we tried that. We already went that route. Maybe there's something we can trade. We might be able to barter with this fellow.
Well, I think what they want is for everyone to leave the island, and I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can do that. I don't know.
Well, explaining
seems
that there
to be
might
what they want.
explaining to the people of the village that they will be forever cursed if they stay seems like a better means of convincing them than we've had thus far. You know, beyond just the all of your people are going missing and your township is falling apart,
Should we
brick by brick, day by day.
Have you ever tried to convince a large number of people of anything? It doesn't work.
Should we get
You also
Septimus?
you think back to this morning, and you recall that someone had mentioned when Smallville came to them and was like, "Yeah, we'll send a few ships for you in a few days." They were like, "No, fuck off! We're staying here. We're not abandoning our homes."
Yeah,
Which
I
they
don't
should,
think-
by the way.
I don't think they're gonna want to go.
Well, perhaps the situation has changed just slightly. I mean, look, we've already gotten them to take the first largest step, which is to abandon their homes. Now they could just go anywhere.
Well, I mean, they said no to Smallville. I don't know if anyone's coming.
Yes, and then
for a while.
And now their pride is damaged by the fact that they had to move anyway. This might actually be possible. I think this is something we could actually do. That said, we would have to still get the airship repaired.
Yeah, that's kind of at the back of my mind at this point.
I don't think people are gonna leave until we get back the people who are missing because of him.
Okay.
Yeah, probably not. Kind of in a catch-22 tier.
Well, we don't know that the people that he initially took are dead. We just know that the soldiers are, for the most part.
Dyer, what's your angle on this?
My angle on this is that I don't think he seems pretty stubborn. The people back there are definitely pretty stubborn. And we're in the middle of this, and that sucks.
Yeah, so what you're saying is that everything's fucked and it's gonna be our fault no matter what happens.
Yeah.
You have illustrated the scene. You have illustrated the scene perfectly. I couldn't have said it better myself. That said, it does seem like we are in a position of deciding one way or the other who we wish to support. Either the spooky island man or the people of this island. To me, it seems quite obvious who we should support, but...
Hold on, I'm gonna scope out my own angle here.
Okay.
Elise is just gonna shout out the sunset. Really doesn't want to look at the spooky specter, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, why are you talking to us?
I find you very interesting.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Like, shoot. Just like right in front of you.
Shaken.
It's okay.
Yeah, why are you
she
talking
okay?
to us, though?
Look, I don't think we're so interesting as to warrant a lengthy conversation. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. Yeah, please leave.
I look forward to it.
Did you want anything else?
I just wanted to see.
Perhaps there's something we can offer you in exchange for some assistance?
Maybe. Come find me. Then we'll talk.
We're talking now?
It disappears.
So annoying. Now I'm annoyed.
I'm sorry. He's like practicing. I'm sorry, Septimus. All of your villagers have been sent to the frog dimension.
Is it gone?
And now I've lost a night.
Yeah,
of
they're
sleep.
gone.
Hooray.
Me and the one in the bucket.
Destiny runs back up to you, Zadkiel, with like a carrot in its mouth, and it's very she's happy.
Yeah, Zed just kind of doesn't take the carrot from Destiny, but like looks to see if this looks like an up and up. This is a carrot.
Wake me up if another shadow monster shows up.
Yeah, Nova just full force bailed. Wow.
He seemed pretty miffed.
I mean, I get that. I'd be miffed too, were my knees not a knockin'.
I mean, this all feels like a waste of time anyway. From what I can tell, it boils down to kill the frog.
Yeah, the plan hasn't really changed.
Hopscotch is gonna be hop dead. It's late.
You want to
Shut
take
up.
a second? You okay? I was gonna let him take a second swing at that, but I guess he doesn't want it.
Wait. Nope.
He hop-botched that one.
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah, it was okay.
That's okay.
Well, good night.
Yeah. Okay.
Good night.
And none of them talked to Septimus.
We'll do that in the morning.
Yeah, and he just...
Okay. So, morning comes, you guys can all fully recover. That is
Hooray.
a long rest,
Woo.
despite the obstacles.
Despite your directions.
Well, Skinner. Well, Seymour, I made it.
So, while you guys are refilling your health bars and all that, and getting
I've already
resituated,
done it.
I would like to ask, would you bring this up to Septimus like first thing in the morning? Would you wait till you reached the coast? How are you gonna do this?
Probably like on the way.
On the way. Okay. So I guess while I move maps, we'll just
We'll just
Yeah, okay.
jaw a little
We
bit.
just
you
bring
know.
it
We'll
up.
just
We
jaw a
just
little
bring
bit.
it up while
Just
like,
like,
we're not
oh,
going out of our way to like wake him up or anything or like interrupt him while he's doing important things. We'll just be like, hey,
By the
incidentally,
way.
last night we were visited by a shadowman who wanted to who named the frog Hopscotch. Can you believe that shit?
And then we talk about that for 40 minutes.
Mhm.
We get to the point.
And eventually, yeah, we bring up just like, yep, they want you gone because you're too loud, and seems like he's got something up his sleeve, which is going to be fuckity worked for all of you if you don't leave. And so I guess we're killing a frog.
Okay, I'm just gonna move all the important people in a spot, and then we'll
cool-
trickle in the townsies.
All the important people in one spot. Nova, Destiny, Corpse 1, Septimus.
And not Red Brant, damn it.
Yeah, sorry to say.
Corpse 2.
Mm-hmm.
So mean.
You're right, I'm sorry. You guys really rub off on me.
Oh, we're getting to dire. If nothing else, we're getting to soup.
Yeah, no, you know, you're getting to, it's soup. It's not hard.
Ah, we are here.
Finally returned. Let's put you guys right here.
So
guess
I figure
she's-
if there would be a noise complaint to be had, it would be about these guys, right?
We should have, in hindsight, more than certainly should have brought this up.
I'm going to be honest. That's a lot you dropped on me. The island's haunted, no good, get out?
Haunted is not accurate.
Yeah, we established it's not a ghost, unfortunately. It's a shadow creature.
I mean, I just find it a little weird that if they've lived here forever, that they only just now started doing this stuff.
Well, it seems that they've been at it at least for a few months.
Yeah, has
But this
anything...
place has been around for like more than a few months.
Have you guys been doing anything particularly noisy recently?
We have our mine. That's the
There
only
was the
thing I can
mining,
think
yeah.
of.
Ah, that makes sense.
And I guess increased traffic from ships, like more than usual, maybe. I don't know.
We have a living to make. We can't just stop.
Hello, Septimus! How are you son of a gun?
Ah! Paladin!
Oh, that's fun. I remember your name, but you don't remember mine.
I'm sorry, I'm an old man. I'll get it one of these days. I promise.
That's okay. It's Fremont. Charmed, I'm sure. What are you doing around here? Want a beer? Handsome a beer.
Ah, thank you. Well, I was hoping I could parlay with you folks and maybe
You
we
want to
could-
party with us? Sounds good to me.
Well, that's not all right.
You can talk while you party.
Yo, Melina, we got party!
Oh my gosh, we're gonna party! Everyone around the fire!
Oh my god, Septimus is not meant to be here.
Melina takes out a torch, walks up here, and just like just like lights it immediately.
Ah, the
This
body's
huge bonfire.
burning bright and beautiful.
Yeah, that made it dark. I forgot I did that.
It's
I
fine.
feel
Our
like
eyes were
I've been-
adjusting.
I feel like I've been transported back all those days ago. It hasn't changed at all.
Yep, these guys are still weirdos.
Something
Oh my
seems
gosh,
to.
what are they here for? Just a party?
Oh yeah, no, they're just here to party.
Well, actually, we had a few things we wanted to ask you.
Yeah, sure, the whole scene's catered. Here, have a beer. Hands him another beer.
He's still holding the other beer. He holds both beers. Well, you see, we're currently run out of home, and we were wondering if it was all right with you folks if we could set up camp nearby on the beach. That is the town. There's a
I
lot
need to-
more of us coming.
You need to run something by my second hand here, if you don't mind.
Sure. Hi, I'm the second hand. That's me, righty, not lefty. That's
Yeah.
on the token layer.
Melina, I got a question.
Yeah?
How do you run out of home?
Yeah, what do you need?
Like, how do you run out of home?
Am I
Like,
dead?
No, you're not dead.
We can hear you. Oh no.
Stick with me here.
Just
Yeah,
Melina
that's fine.
just staring off into space.
Did I die?
Hello, we can hear
No,
you.
we can hear you.
There we are. Hi, what was your question?
Yeah, sure. Let me run it by you again. Melina, how do you run out of home? Like home, like it's not like a finite resource, right?
Maybe they ran out of space?
That would be sad. It would be sad if they ran out of space. They had so much of it. Must have been really
I mean, like-
wasteful.
Yeah, like we just have the coast, and like that's enough for us.
It's enough for
They're, like-
so many of us.
I know, and like I don't think there's that many of them. What are they doing with it? Are they just like stacking rocks and moving on to the next like empty space and being like, well, we stacked rocks there already?
That would be very sad. Tell you what, Septimus.
Yeah, yes.
I've
He's
taken
holding
your
both
plight
ears.
into consideration here, and although you have been frivolously wasting your home, I will allow you temporary passage into mine. Yeah.
But I swear to God, if I see any one of you stacking rocks, I'm shutting that shit down.
She's serious.
I'll keep that in mind.
It's just
Thank
they're
you.
insane,
He
you know? They're insane people.
He does a deep bow and spills a little beer.
Wasting already. That's alright, there's plenty to go around. For now.
The idea of these freaks finding anything wasteful is astounding.
Only if it's beer.
Okay, so I think
Or
that's handled.
space on the beach for stacking rods.
So I think that's handled, but I would very much like to come up with a plan about what to do with the what are we calling the Shadow Man?
The Spooker Wheel?
Nova doesn't like when we call it a specter.
Where is she?
I mean, you call it whatever you want. I know what it is and what it isn't.
You're pretty far away, Nova.
I'm sorry.
We're both pretty far away.
Doesn't move. I would.
I mean, I figure there's not really a lot of options since.
Well, they just abandoned this
Don't-
table, so I'd like to sit down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure, just push aside the
Sure.
bottles upon bottles upon bottles upon bottles of beer.
Red Brandt's just looking for a spot to sit, and like he was like about to go on this side, and then all the spots were taken, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I'm going around this way."
I'm just gonna stand.
Are you sure you don't want to sit down at least? There's a spot right here.
I'm fine.
There, you sit down. I'll take it. I'll stand.
Sit in the damn spot, Red.
He like hangs his head. He's like looks at you with like these huge. He's like, what do you want me to do?
We just told you what we wanted you to do.
It's like I'm just trying to be nice.
Unfortunately, being nice to us constitutes annoying us, apparently.
Speak for yourselves.
God. Dyer, do you want to sit down? Here, come sit down, Dyer.
Swear to God, Red!
Why are you
I
being a
think
freak
everyone's-
about this? No, I'll sit. Fuck, or I'll sit down.
Just takes a stand next to Septimus.
Why indeed?
Dyer
Alright,
sits
so-
down and just kind of feels uncomfortable about this continuous situation.
We'll just say it's like just off map, but the townspeople are starting to come in and
Yeah.
set up camp and whatnot. So, about this spooker wooker, as it were.
Well,
Right.
it feels like their whole deal is that they want everyone to leave or to be more quiet, but I don't know what their definition of quiet is. But
Clearly,
they
it's not rampant parties.
apparently, since place is peachy keen.
It's better
Actually-
than Peachy Keen!
You're
Fremont,
right, yeah, rock on!
Yeah!
Peaches, are we like, are we lemony? Are we zesty keen?
You're damn right we're Zesty Keen!
Am
you know what? I was going to ask them a question, but instead I think I'll just shoot myself in the head.
Sergio looks like horrified that you would say that.
Oh,
No,
he's
no,
just
no,
nods.
No, I like these guys, Wayne, but no.
You can't do that!
Am I remembering correctly, or am I just off my rocker, that there was some kind of weird, like, threshold that we left when we originally left this place, or am I misremembering the description of beer bottles?
I mean, there was like a diminishment of beer bottles.
Beer bottles, yeah.
But
There's
the
a-
thing,
there's a rate.
what it was,
Of beer
what it-
bottles.
what it was when after you were like finally got far enough away from the cacophonous partying sounds, it was that the inner part of the island itself was eerily like still and quiet. There were no animals, there were no insects, you couldn't hear anything, and you felt like really uncomfortable.
They took all of the animals and put them in the frog dimension.
Maybe the Shadow Man's just from opposite world.
Well, it seems like they want everyone gone and are taking it into their own hands. And they said they're not killing the people they take, but I saw them just make a carrot. The carrot just appeared. So they might have some, like, I don't know the extra dimensional stuff. I don't know.
Well, let's try and narrow it down at least a little bit. So, like, Shadow Man, all right? Do we think this is like a flesh and blood person, or like just something ethereal? Because like, could just be a wizard messing with us.
Well,
That's
they
what-
pet Destiny, like, physically.
Yes, and then they
knowledge
did pull out a
planes.
carrot as well. However,
Nope.
they did also say, "Come and find me," which would lend to the astral projection theory.
Okay.
And you said it made a carrot appear. It just manifested a carrot.
Yes,
Yeah.
that I don't know.
That's not something astral projections typically do.
No, it's not.
But
Ugh.
still, we've kind of just got to work with what we're given. I don't know where they would be though. There's not like a whole lot of great hidey holes here beyond like what.
Oh! I have something. He like jumps back. Okay, yeah. In on the other side of the big chasm where I saw you guys. Deep in the mines, there was like a unlit section that I stumbled into. That's where the frog attacked me just before I hit you guys, and then we fell into some river or something, and it carried us into that lake. But like, it like seemed pretty agitated, like it didn't want me to be there.
Okay, well that's worth taking a look into. It was also probably worth telling us about that while we were in there, but
Yeah, thank you for volunteering this information. Just a day late and $1 short as per the usual.
Oh, I knew I should have just
I
stayed
hit-
there and explored. God damn it.
I mean,
just,
it's
like-
fine. It's fine. It's fine. We found name.
Ilana.
Ilana. We found Ilana because of that, and because of that, she is alive and safe now. And so we can't be too upset about it. However, we can be too upset about having to go all the way back through and get back in there.
This was
mean-
not an
Red.
insubstantial walk, Red.
I know, but we were kind of
Red-
beat up. At least I
Red
was
bread.
pretty beat up.
Red Brad is just doing that thing where you're on a table and you're staring at the table and you are resting your head on your hands, which are resting the elbows on the table, and you're like exasperated. And he's just like, I hit my head so hard. I was dazed. I didn't. What do you want?
You know what? That actually explains a lot. Thank you.
All in
So,
favor of going
uh,
back and killing
We go back to the
hopscotch.
cave, yeah? Yeah. Back
No,
to the cave.
we're obviously going to have to do that.
Of course, but ideally we'd want to come up with more of a game plan than charge into the dark place and kill the frog.
All right,
Surely
we'll
there's-
bring a torch.
I mean, we've already got candles.
We got Dyer. We got Destiny.
And we do have candles.
Red, you said your candles deter the creature, yes? Kind of. It doesn't always work, but it works sometimes.
I mean, I saw that on the little frogs in there, that they were like, eh, but then they pushed through it. So, second on the kind of what are those candles, anyways?
They're just incense. He kind of like takes one out and looks at it, and he just hands it to you to examine. It's like, just,
Yeah, but are they like magic? He
What's
wiggles
the-
his fingers.
No,
like...
they're not
What-
magic.
What
they're
is
just,
the incense made of? What
They're
grants
just
it its
lavender
scent?
scented.
Huh.
Yeah, the preacher man seemed to be pretty fond of them.
Yes, you're right. Well, I wonder if seeing if we can't gather some lavender and just carrying that around with us might help. Just getting the scent of it all over us.
Red kind of
maybe it's
thinks.
smoke?
Honestly, it would be quite nice. I bet
Red,
if we put it in the baths.
Red kind of thinks, and he's like, I don't think lavender grows here. And then Septimus is like, oh, there's some in the garden at my estate.
Okay. Well, that's kind of on the way, so we can make a short pit stop.
I mean, it's a minor detour in the grand scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go to Septimus' place, pick some flowers, rub the flowers on us, go kill Frog.
Yeah, sounds good.
Now it's just shaping up to be a plan.
Yes, that's plan. There's 3 steps. That's all it takes to have a plan.
Whoa. Hold on. He like
Septimus points at you.
he puts his hands on his head in a like, oh, I'm thinking so hard motion, right? And he's like, there was the explosives do we have, like, a way that we could safely blow them up if we need to? I mean, I can blow them up. I can, like, he just does sparks of fire in the air. But he's like, but I can only do this from, like, 30-something foot away. And I don't want to die.
Septimus, like, looks as explosives, and Red's like, yeah, there's explosives under the mine.
Incidentally, Creature Man was pretty interested in blowing the mine to high heaven.
What? Just like...
Yeah.
But Gareth is such a nice guy. And then Red's like, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, what else can I say? There are a bunch of bombs down there.
Yeah.
He, no points to Dyer and goes, you got new gunpowder, right?
Yeah.
We can make a fuse! Just do a funny trail of, gunpowder, and then light it up, and then kablooey. Right?
I mean, I think there's some bridges we cross over that have pretty big holes in them.
I mean, I would love to kablooey the frog, believe me, I would. But it sounds like Red found it on the other side of a fucking chasm. I don't think we're gonna have the easiest time leading it there.
And again, I cannot stress enough how the
Red,
frog can be opaque.
Red snaps his fingers. Well, hold on. I was fighting it on the other side. Whatever river I fell into, the rapids carried me right to you.
Yes.
That's a little scary, though.
I mean, I can
Be
swim.
used as bait to, like...
I can swim.
Well, I'm just saying, if we wanted to lure it there, there's an express.
Let's keep that option on the table. I don't think that should be plan A. I can't stress enough how insanely dangerous that room is.
I would...
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
And like, again, the frog can just go through... What is stopping the frog from not getting caught in the explosion, exactly?
I mean, does it know what explosions are? Does it know to avoid it in time? I don't know. I don't know.
I wouldn't want to gamble the frog being stupid.
Well, what about this shadow guy? Are we gonna go look for him like he wanted, or are we just gonna try and lure his frog out and kill it?
I mean, I'd love to play needle in a haystack, but I don't know where any good hiding spots are. So unless he's tucked away in that mine somewhere...
I mean, if he said, come find me, and he said, like, oh, Hopscotch is my big buddy, my big best friend, or whatever, and we have this conspicuous place that we have not been, and seems all like, oh, get away from there. And he's probably there, right?
That would make sense, yeah.
Seems a fair guess.
I mean, maybe if they want to talk to us there, come and find me, you know? Maybe we'll be able to get in closer without being attacked by the frog right away, and then we can work from there.
Yeah, that frog seems really open to diplomacy.
I mean, I don't think the frog is, but I think the guy who tells the frog things is.
Yeah, exactly. It's like his pet
Yeah,
or
so
whatever.
we kill the frog, and then we open with diplomacy.
And we start with, you don't have a big frog anymore.
That would significantly increase our bartering chances.
Okay. And Red's just like scratching, he's just like thinking, scratching the corners of his mouth. You see him like kind of mumble, like, it's a tough frog.
Listen. If you needed to go talk to somebody, would you rather they had a knife at your throat or not? In this situation, frog is the knife, and we're gonna
yeah, but I wouldn't run at the knife. No.
Well, that's just the difference between you and us, Red.
I don't know if that's a good difference.
I mean, there's more of us. If one of us gets eaten by the frog and then, you know, carried downstream, there are more of us there to cut them out.
We also aren't really going to have a great shot of getting out of here without dealing with the frog in some capacity.
Yep. I mean, that was my
Melina,
plan.
do you want something?
Hi, if you're having frog troubles, you should boil it.
You're so right. Oh my goodness. Gently pushes her back towards the fire.
I'm glad I could help.
I mean, there is the electric water.
Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely seemed like it didn't like that earlier.
Oh, you know who else wouldn't like that? Us, passing through it.
Yeah.
Wait, no, but brain.
Jimmy
Yes,
Neutron
Brain.
playing
Yes, you.
fast and-
Red.
Brain,
once
get
again.
smarter. he does the brain blast thing again. He goes, Destiny didn't take damage. They were fine in it, right?
Red gives you a panicked look, Zadkiel.
So Destiny could be in the water and like draw it out, and then we flip the switch, and Destiny will be cool, but the frog won't.
I don't know how strong that electric current is. Like, Destiny's resistant to it, but only like so much, you know?
I would
it's
also
just not like
offer,
immune to it.
I would also offer for consideration, the frog is about umpteen times larger than Destiny. Destiny could just get swallowed whole pretty easy, I think.
We'll just cut her out.
Oh gosh, okay. Oh, I wouldn't want to do that right again, but if I can.
No one's
lure it
asking
out-
you to. We'll handle it.
No, he's. Hold on, let me explain. And he lets Pip come on out. And you hear a little tweet, and he hops on the table and kind of. Yeah, he goes over next to Zad and just kind of lays down.
Just immediately, like, all thoughts of crab hurt are gone. There is a little bird.
Okay, my abilities work like this. So long as I am in a certain range of Pip, I can use magic. I can do my things. I can warp to him, and he can warp to me. Things like that. If you guys hold on to Pip for me, and I go be bait, I could get the frog in there, and the moment I'm close enough to Pip, I can just warp to him to safety. And I wouldn't have to go in the water with the frog.
Yeah, no, that's actually a very good idea.
Yeah, that's actually pretty smart.
It's a decent idea. Again, it really only helps when we're going to try and lure the frog somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if Red Brand so nobly sacrifices his life, or attempts to, we can have Red be in position. The frog shows up, sees his old rival, eats his old rival. Red teleports out, and then we zap the creature.
All right.
Okay,
So
I feel like we're adding unnecessary steps.
It sounds like... Look, I'd rather not get eaten. I don't know if you guys have something you could give me to prevent that, but, like, I won't have my magic this time.
We might... I can stuff your pocket full of lavender.
So
That'll be a small
Great,
comfort,
cool.
but you'll smell nice while you're being devoured.
if there is
Look,
one...
it sounds like when this thing eats people, they go to another dimension. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to teleport out.
Well, look, we're not
So
gonna...
I'd rather avoid being eaten.
Plan A isn't you getting eaten, so isn't Plan B if you're, being careful. But look, if there's one thing I've learned from sorting out a proper heist, or anything with a lot of people, we gotta actually have, like, signals and agreed upon, like, this is when we bail kind of stuff, like, if we're gonna stick with Plan A to begin with, which is go in there, fight the frog, and then if it's too tough, we start trying to lure it out to the thing, then we can't be like, oh, are we retreating? I don't know if we're retreating. Are we leaving? We just gotta have a word that's like hard and fast, we're going.
Banana.
Yeah!
Very well.
If it's a
safe
banana,
word
we
is
make
banana.
like a banana and we split.
Okay. All right. So, okay, let me get this straight. What is Plan A?
Go
Plan
to
A
dark
just seems to be...
Go to Dark Cave and kill frog!
Yeah, no, brute force approach. No need to try and finesse it if we don't have to.
All right.
It's my specialty.
And then if we all scream banana, then we're gonna try and blow it to high heaven, possibly sacrifice you, maybe every single one of us, who knows, that's a lot of explosives.
No. Explosives is plan, like, D. Plan B is electrocute.
Alright, plan B is electrocute. So I guess we'll just have to create a fruit-based scale here. So like banana, then double banana, then triple banana.
But how about banana just means we're on next plan, and then whenever we're on our next plan, banana means next plan.
Banana bunch, banana bushel.
Banana bread.
Banana bread.
I think
Banana bread.
I think No had it right. Banana just means next plan. No need to overcomplicate it.
Man, I want some banana bread.
Banana bread.
Zadkiel, Destiny's drinking beer.
No! Zach like stops. He was feeding Pip little seeds, and then it's like no, puts the bird.
Chug, 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 chug.
Chug.
She can't have that. No, I'm sorry for ruining the board. She can't have that.
Yeah, sure she can. She loves it.
She's taking it like a champ.
Destiny, are you okay?
You know, Fremont, I think she was giving you a run for your money as the Chug King.
Hey man, if I'm gonna be dethroned by a crab, so be it.
Destiny, speak to me.
Destiny just like chitters and still has the bottle in her mouth, so it like kind of clinks around.
Everybody can continue talking if they want. He's doing a full body examination of his crab
All right,
to make sure everything is correct in the world.
She begins attempting to eat the bottle.
Everything is right in the world.
So we got. So to go over everything, we got Plan A: go to big dark scary place and kill Frog, and then if Shadow Man doesn't like that tough shit, he just has to live with it. Plan B.
Plan B, bail and electrocute the shit out of it.
Yeah, exactly. And and you know what? Since I can swim, I'll be the one to go into the water, and then like that'll give Red time to get in position and get this thing, points at Bird, like to one of you guys, and you know can get you can like get set up at the switch and everything, right? And then I jump out of the water, Red jumps in, flip the switch, zappy zappy, goodbye hopscotch, because we hop botched them, points at Nova. Oh, whatever.
What do I do?
Plan C! Plan C. If that doesn't work, everyone get out and we blow it up somehow?
Somehow, we know exactly how we're going to blow it up.
Well,
There's
yeah,
bombs
but like,
on
who's
the
gonna blow?
bomb.
Who's gonna set it off?
Well, ideally, Dyer would be able to do that from range. I guess we'd want to try and find a way to daze the frog. If, allegedly, it doesn't like lavender, then maybe stuffing enough of it down its throat would be enough.
I guess as it's attempting to eat me, I can just start stuffing.
That's the spirit, buddy.
And
if that fails, then we were not destined to defeat this frog. The frog has won, and we will resign ourselves to our fate, having gone 0-1 to a frog.
Technically, by now, it's probably like 0-3.
which is why we gotta kick its ass in Plan A. And banana is the bail word.
Yeah, it's the
like,
safe word.
Yeah, like, because it keeps us safe, right?
Yep. That is what that word is for.
Yep, sounds good.
What a novel concept. You know, I'd never thought of something like that before.
One more thing, kind of off topic. You guys are mentioning that, you mentioned a few times you wanted to get your ship fixed. Where is it?
It's
Probably not far from here, right?
Yeah, it's still in the cove with the lunkhead.
Lunkhead?
A guy called Elro.
Yeah, he's a fish.
His name was Arlo, but you said that in character.
No, yeah, I think that's perfectly fine to be in character.
I remember.
His name was Elbow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is it? Does it float still? Is it a wreck? Or how much damage are we talking?
It floats on water, but getting airborne again is going to be something of an issue.
Well, and I'm willing to pay if it's not too much trouble. But if you don't mind, he kind of like looks around at the camp for the Suli, and he was probably expecting a little bit more infrastructure. You don't know why, but like he goes, I would just like somewhere enclosed to keep Ilana, from the elements and all. I don't want her staying another night in a tent in her state.
Yeah, that
Oh, you
that
should have
makes
stayed
sense.
back in town.
Might be.
Yeah.
Also, might be nice to check on the ship to make sure nothing's bad happened to it.
I'd certainly hope nothing bad happened to it. Yeah, you can. I don't think that's particularly objectionable.
Maybe there's something on the ship we can use to blow up the thing safer then, as well.
That's an idea.
Rips out
Oh,
the
God.
engine, which was already ready to explode.
Elise just puts her hand together. If there is a merciful god in the roster, Hemlock did not leave something that is conveniently explosive on that fucking boat.
Well, we'll see.
Yes, we will.
Oh, hi, Destiny. He hands Destiny half a bread roll.
even
Yes,
spring
she
for
has
a full one.
successfully mooched food off of someone. She will keep doing this to Red. He has shown
Red-
he is weak.
Red has now canonically.
Because Nova and Elise have shown that they are not weak, but Red is
He canonically was holding it off on one half of a bread roll at least.
Red has canonically deemed Destiny as worthy of the same amount of food as Elise.
Tut.
Right, well, I'm keen to get to sorting out these plans, like, now.
Yeah, no, well, we can move your daughter over the boat, just,
No,
It'll be,
yeah. Go ahead.
it'll just be like a small thing. Maybe we should, yeah, Dyer, you're right, we should check and see that it hasn't been totaled.
Oh, totaled. I thought we were past totaled at this point.
It still technically floats. It can get worse. No, your boat was totaled, Nova.
Zad knocks on wood. The shitty wood.
Hello?
Good call.
Pip starts knocking with you, just kind of mimicking. Just like,
Enriched.
Yes! Now it's a game. Now Zad is enriched.
No starts drumming on the table out of excitement for killing
Yes!
plants.
we should start a
Hey,
band.
it sounds like you guys have got a pretty good groove going here.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, Fremont, kill it. Get it started. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. No stands up.
We all bail.
Now that they're
starts
occupied.
beatboxing.
But yeah, no.
Fremont starts getting like a "We Will Rock You" going. Everyone else is into it, but we're leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we leave,
Destiny's.
Sorry. Go ahead, Dyer.
As we leave, just gonna make a quick little intelligence check. Yeah, Dyer thinks that she's not confident that it's Arlo, but she can't remember what it is.
Yeah.
Destiny follows Red, and he's like, all I have is ketchup.
And
She is weak.
mhm.
We'll go visit our friend Elbow, and it's where we need to go.
Was that his name?
Oh, you're the one who's supposed to remember it.
So I have one quick question. Does anyone offer to carry Ilana? Of course, Red will if nobody else does.
Why the? Oh, okay, right. Gotcha. Yeah, I can carry her.
Okay.
Nothing is too
Dad
excited
wasn't
about.
because he's too excited.
Yeah,
Killing.
Noah's too excited about plans for this prospective killing. Go ahead, Zad.
No, Zad just has noodle arms.
Shrimpy.
He wouldn't last carrying her for too long.
Alright. We mosey on over to the airship to check in, see if it's okay,
Yes,
and
yes.
scavenge for stuff.
Sorry, I was doing a quick little thing, so I'm gonna get these Suli out of the way. And so it's everybody is going over? Nobody's staying back?
I don't see why we would, since right after this we plan on going back to the village.
I mean, maybe you just want to be
It's like, you'd come back through here to get to the village, so I didn't know.
Yeah,
if
I guess
it was
that's fair.
Just like, yeah.
I think
to you
everybody's
guys.
pretty fed up with the Suli culture.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing whatever I can to get away from these people.
Bold of you to
This
call
is-
it culture.
This is annoying.
I'd call it more an expanded frat house.
I would call that annoying.
Richer.
Richard.
Okay.
So seriously, no one remembers the name?
Oh no, not at all.
Nope.
Oh god, I feel like that happened over a year ago.
It's been a long outing. This was supposed to be quick and simple.
It's been at least 1 week.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Alright.
Oh, I guess I am.
You turn the corner. Arlo is leaning on this, like, I don't know what you call it, a pike, spiked wall, whatever it is. This fashion
barricade.
thing, his barricade, and he's got like the slutty sit going on, and he's just eyeing Dyer. Hey, babe, where you been? Been waiting for feels like ages.
Have fun.
You know, we had a big frog problem.
A frog problem? Well, you know, he does a little flex. I'm somewhat of a hunter myself.
Oh,
I bet I
Are ya?
could take care of your froglum for you.
Oh wait, I'm beginning to see an alternative to Plan B.
I was about to say, we've got bait. We got bait, baby.
Yeah.
Good news, we have Plan D. We can run the frog down here. Worst comes to worst.
Wait,
Who is that man?
Plan D. Plan D. We just kill this guy. Like no reason. Doesn't
Kill
help
him
us.
to make ourselves feel better.
Hey, I see you brought some new people. All right. Having a bit of a party on the boat. That's cool.
yeah, something like that. Sure.
I
Yeah, they're from
respect it.
Greyweather, where the frog problem is.
Gray weather, huh? Never been, never heard of it. Can't be too big of a deal.
Yeah. She shrugs at that. I mean, I never heard of it until I got here, so I guess.
Now's our chance.
I
Let's
shoot
go.
him.
Here's our chance. Get him.
I'd very much like to shoot that man. It's like,
Well, fortunately,
All right,
we don't have to
easy.
be the ones to talk to him.
they leave you.
Dyer's
Well?
chest hurts.
You
I'm
know,
just trying to
babe,
get this girl to the boat.
let me get a little more comfortable. And he like pulls himself out of the water, and you see kind of his tail shimmers and legs appear in their place, and he just kind of like strolls up to you.
Uh-huh.
And And he's not like a handsy guy or anything, so he doesn't make any moves that way, but he's showing his gams, you know? And and he goes, "Why don't you walk with me, huh? Let's have a chat. I feel like we've hardly gotten to know each other."
Oh yeah, okay, I don't mind a walk.
Oh, this is a bad sign. It sounds like he's getting attached.
Do I have a
Dyer in Dyer's head?
It's just like watching over, like making sure.
Dyer is so very, very sad that this man could get out of the ocean. She was really hoping he'd be stuck here forever, but he can get out. He can leave.
He doesn't grab your hand or anything, but he holds it kind of out there as he starts to walk.
Oh no. Yeah, so how you been?
I've been good. Just keeping track of your boat, you know how it is. Look, to be honest, and he kind of like looks at you. This is a little tiring. Look, I'm gonna stop projecting so much. Can we just talk?
Oh no, he's opening up. That can't be good.
So where are you from?
Where am I from? Where am I from?
You are from Arn. You are from the capital city, which we had written down. But I'm not recalling at the moment. But you say that to him, and he goes, "Ah!" Well, I look for that on my GM notes. I find that very interesting.
Cool. How about you?
Oh well, I'm from a little old place, just a little south of the primary current, but it's used to be Phossos, called something different now. I don't quite remember. They changed it to honor some god or something. But that was a long time ago, and yeah. We merfolks, we can live a while. We Undine, but what about you? I mean, you got those horns. I'm sure you're not any regular old human or anything.
I'm an Ifrit.
Ifrit. Enchanting.
It all right.
He takes a rock and he skips it across the water, and it's like it goes pretty far. You already knew this. This guy's like surprisingly strong.
Uh-huh.
What do you like to do for fun, Dyer? What are your hobbies?
He says that, and in her brain it's like the SpongeBob we threw out his name bit.
Because fine dining and breathing.
What do you do for fun? And it's not there. Nothing's there. In fact, I didn't bring it up because there was no reason to. But while she was in the tent and everyone was talking about whale fucking, she was just thinking to herself, I need a hobby.
These guys are really interested in their things. I need a thing.
Well, you know me, I like to hunt. I go out and I take on the biggest challenge I can. Go for the thrill, put my life on the line. There's no bigger rush. You think that sort of thing would be fun for you? I could take you sometime.
I mean, I've done hunting before. It's alright. I could, if you, I wouldn't have I'm bad at talking.
That's okay. That's okay. And he just pats you on the back. You needn't say a word.
Uh-huh.
That is not the right response.
He runs a hand through his hair and he continues walking, and he just kind of looks off. You know, I don't really have a lot of people in my life. I can't really open up. I'm moving so much all the time, but what about you? Do you got anyone in your life that's special to you?
I can't open up, really, he says, opening up completely.
Anyone special in my life? No.
That's great!
It is?
It's great that you're lonely.
What exactly so great about that?
I'm sorry, I feel I've made a mistake of some kind.
I'm just curious what went in your head when you said that.
I mean, you know, just wondering if you had a special someone, and if you don't, well then, you know, we could get to know each other a little better.
Oh man. Again, the tiny Dyer's running around in her brain. Everything's on fire, but in a way that's not normal.
You hear
flooding.
a bird call from the nearby tree. And you see Zad in the tree making the throat cut motions like, do you want me to end it? Do you want me to
Dyer is sweating. She sees you do that, and she just starts sweating.
She's losing control. The sweat starts to evaporate. She's getting too hot.
You look a little hot there, you know. A great thing for that is to take a little dip.
Uh-huh.
You want to go for a swim?
Sure.
Is that doing a combat roll?
Rolling around.
He offers his hand out to you.
He basically goes to, look like, oh, I'm just coming back from, like he hasn't been there the whole time.
Right.
Is it?
It's like... And he's gonna be like, Dyer, we gotta go soon!
She looks back at that.
It's okay. Go. I promised I would keep your boat safe, and I will.
Thanks. Maybe we can do a swim another time. Thanks.
I look forward to it.
Yeah. You have a good day.
I will.
Walks away.
I will.
I don't know his name. I still don't know his fucking name.
Dives into the water.
Oh boy.
Hey, Lovebird, how'd it go?
Hey, how was Laszlo doing?
I didn't know you were. I didn't know you were so popular.
I shouldn't.
He looks like a nice guy. I mean,
And he's watching the boat for us.
Yeah.
Are you
That's nice of him.
you're into Argo or something?
No. Me? You talking to me? No. I don't. Oh. His name's not Argo, right? No.
Are you okay? Did I take the sweating as the right signal, or did I do the wrong thing there?
You saved my life.
Okay. That's what I thought happened. I'm glad I read it right. Okay.
You
I thought
saved my
you-
life.
I was sweating because when you did the neck motion, I thought you meant like a really serious dark turn.
No. Not me.
But-
No. I meant just cut it off, get rid of the stop.
Yeah,
what's
get his
going
head
on.
off, like kill him.
Ooh. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her.
No, Zad, you're right. You aren't the type. I was short-circuiting. I wasn't gonna make it.
I'll be honest.
I'm not good with I'm not good with people. I don't know what the fuck to do there.
I'll be honest, Dyer. If I realized that you behave the way that a teenage girl does around boys, I probably wouldn't have thrust this responsibility onto you.
It's not for those reasons.
And yet the symptoms are the same. I'm the psychologist now.
So
she calms down immediately from that and like stands up and is stopped sweating, and you have fun with that.
Red gestures to Elise and is like, so am I under the right impression that she's like in charge, or
I don't think any of us are in charge.
I thought Hemlock was in charge.
I wouldn't be.
I meant like anyone here right now is in charge.
I wouldn't be the happiest camper if that was the one in charge. And she can hear me.
That.
I mean, she can hear it if she wants to.
Well, no time like the present. We're burning daylight, as it were. We should get back to the village. That way we can pick our flowers, and then we can proceed.
Yes.
Are we sure we don't want to take him along, just even as bait?
Him? I mean, I would be okay with that, but I don't think Dyer would survive the journey.
It is the logical thing to do. True.
He's literally guarding the boat and an unconscious girl.
Yeah, that's true. We should probably leave him here for that.
Oh, well.
Yes, I'm sorry, Red. It appears that you are going to still need to fulfill that bait duty. It's all right. I have the utmost confidence in you.
Well, all right. And that is what I think. Oh, go ahead.
So it's just like, I'm not gonna let them do that. It's the first plan. We'll figure it out.
It's not the first plan. Don't worry.
It's not the first plan. It's the second.
God, I hope the first plan works. God, I hope banana works. I swear, if I hear even a single banana. And yeah, I think
one
I think
banana
that's...
is one you need to worry about.
I think that's where we will pick up next time on Beyond Horizons.
Yeah.
Ah, what a barrel of laughs.
Get
It was
it?
fun.
It was a barrel.
It was a barrel.
We're not. It's not barrel. We're
You
not.
can't
I
say
wish
that
we
yet.
were a
Put it in
barrel.
your back pocket. Save it for later.
Save it for the episode we get to barrel.
We do have one fan art.
Derek coming through for
Coming through at the last moment.
Yeah. So from Wario Fan 63, best friends forever.
Fan of the most important party member in Beyond Horizon, Alex Prototype Mercer.
Yeah, he's the most important. He's the most important member of our team. He's the leader.
I like to imagine that just off screen, Red is lying dead on the ground.
This isn't about him.
It's about Alex Prototype Mercer. Yeah.
Our favorite party member.
The party taking the selfie with their favorite video game character.
Lovely. Thank you so much for this, Derek.
Thank you, Derek. It
Thank you, Derek.
means the world.
And
I
thank
would
you,
just like-
Nubby, for running this.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, it's absolutely my pleasure. You guys truly do make it worth it to run this game, and it's such a blast. And I just, from the bottom of my heart, want to thank you for playing, and I want to thank everyone out there in chat for watching.
Oh,
I
thanks,
hope
Savvy,
you
for
like our
cameramanning.
stupid game.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
thank
thanks everyone. Doctor.
Doctor. We do
Yes,
this at
we
the
all-
end of every Valor Punk episode.
we all keep this well-oiled machine going. But yeah, thanks everyone, and chat. If you haven't considered doing so already, join our Discord. It's our community hub. It's where you can talk about things that we do, and we do a lot of things. So many things. It's also where the weekly schedule gets put up. If that's something that you're interested in, if you want to catch these things live, because they also do get put on YouTube now. So the possibility of people watching them after the fact exists.
Yeah.
I mean, despite what it was before, somehow people watched them afterwards anyway. But now YouTube, the door is wide open.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I want to point out that Skell Snurnvent in chat put in a link to a website called skell.snurnvent, and the link doesn't work, but I'm very curious what this was supposed to link to. Is it nothing?
Nothing.
I hope it's not nothing.
I mean,
it's nothing, I'm sure.
There's another one here which is nice.cock.milf, but I might be more hesitant about clicking that one.
Yeah, that one probably actually will take you somewhere.
That one is a virus.
Thank you for being here this time, and thank you for being here next time. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a nice